time.
Could have confused me.
Well, confused you. So, hey
Yeah.
guys. Hey. We're here with another pop up live.
How's everybody doing? It's your boy Bamboo. Give me a couple
Sugar
of
test.
couple of minutes so I could get running a little late today. You know what I'm saying? But it's gonna be what it's gonna be. You know what I mean? But we got a really good topic that I think tonight is a good topic. You know what I mean? And I just want to know what y'all think about it. You know what I mean? So give me like 3 minutes and I'll be right with you.
3 minutes. That's a long
Three.
time.
Why?
You
Well,
and
you could
Sean
go
be
ahead.
asking for these elaborate time frames and stuff.
Who?
It's okay anyway. We give the people a couple of seconds, but you can't get 3 minutes, bro.
Normally you give them like 5 minutes to get in. What are you
Mm-mm.
talking about?
Normally we give them 2 minutes to come in.
Well, give me two.
All right, well,
Damn it.
up. It's 8:02. There go your two.
Nah, no, we just started my two. Cut the shit.
It's 8:02.
Cut.
We went. It's 8:02, bro.
All right, well, go ahead. Start. You,
Go ahead.
nah, hold on. I told you I need 2 minutes. I need to 8:04. Now you can sit around and fuck around if you
You
wanna.
don't need until no 8:04. You don't
I
have
need it
until
to
8:04.
8:04. I
Okay.
need it to 8:04.
What is
You
you
know what I
trying to
mean?
do? Is you trying to text people or what? Focus on the live.
Man, listen, I'm getting a late start on letting the
Well,
people know
you
that
told
we
me
actually
you were gonna
are
be on
live.
15 minutes ago and you
You
didn't.
know what I mean?
Well, if they got their notifications turned on, then they will know that we're live.
I didn't even check the notifications.
Well,
I
then
don't
I
know
mean,
why my
then
shit.
that's on you. That's on you.
Listen,
Nike don't
listen.
give you
What?
a call and say, "Hey, we got these new sneakers coming out,"
But they do.
but they
But they
don't.
do.
They don't call you. They send it out, and you either pay attention to the notification or advertisement, whatever you want to call it, or you don't.
All right. Well, you go
So
ahead. You get your little rant in for a change,
I don't need to get.
and
I don't know. I say what I
and
gotta
then
say when I gotta say it.
I'll pick my shit up. You know what I'm saying? And right after in the meanwhile, you heard?
Right after, in the meanwhile, all right. Well,
Right
it's your
after in the
turn. It's your
meanwhile.
turn.
You know what
My
I'm
rant.
saying?
All right. I said what I said, so now it's done. It's your turn.
Man, stop playing with me, man. Find something to play with, man. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
your turn. Matter of
I'm
fact, I'm about
going
to
rent.
interrupt you.
You can't.
Okay.
You can't, because I could literally look down and do what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Oh, that means nothing. Red button.
It's
That means
okay.
nothing. That means nothing. Call me again.
I will.
Call me again. Yeah. Red button.
First
Call
of
me
all,
again.
you're supposed to
Yeah.
be on silent.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't know I was on silent if you wasn't fucking around calling.
If you
You know
wasn't
what I'm
on your
saying?
phone. So Bella
Be-
says Moose there's 2 nights in a row. Yeah, but being Boo acting crusty right now. I
I'm
don't know
not
what's his
acting crusty
problem.
right now, Bella.
He
I
acting
actually
crusty and
got a late
dusty
start,
like his
and I keep
mammy.
telling this woman I need 2 minutes, but she being funny, interrupting me and everything.
You
You know what I'm
just said I
saying?
can't
See, you
interrupt
hear?
you,
She
and now
don't.
you
She
saying
being
I'm
funny.
sorry.
Cause the same time I'm hitting her button, I should just block your ass, and then that should stop you from doing all of that shit.
That's all
But
right. You the one who said you're gonna be on my porch if I don't talk to you.
then
So
my stupid ass, I'm about to block you. My stupid ass have been and forgot to block you, unblock you, and then it'll be some old crazy shit. You know what I'm saying? With you, because whenever you don't get in touch with me right away, you get the wilding out. You
no,
know what
I
I'm saying? Let me
don't. I don't
just.
wild out. I don't. Wild out. I know. Well, the only person I wild out on is Sean and my brothers. That's it. Because
What?
why y'all not answering?
Yo, you know how much feedback I got on that? Oh, why you don't get the location and all of this and all of that? You know how much feedback I got back on that?
Cause you crusty.
I'm not crusty. They was actually agreeing with me. But I
Oh,
told them, I said it don't mean shit if you ain't getting on the lives and backing my shit up. It don't mean nothing.
you always claim that you got these people that be on your side when the live end.
I do.
When you be saying some crazy stuff like about not bathing and stuff for 3 and 4
My
days.
shit is not
But
crazy. My shit is
but
not crazy at all. And I come to find out that there's a lot of people that don't bathe
well,
on the weekend.
you have not brought a single piece of evidence.
I proved it
And
to you with Al and
you did
with
not.
Charnika.
They
I
showered
did.
that day. They did, and they both said that they showered that day. So you did not prove it.
That they lied. I
You did
proved
not.
to you that they lied.
So how did you prove to me that they were lying?
she said that she put it in the comments. She had said, "Oh well, I had bathed at 8:30 that night," and I had said, "Oh, that was too late. The day was already gone."
No,
Yeah.
that's not how that works. What are you talking about?
You have no idea what you're talking about.
You have no idea what you're talking about because you're in that phone instead of paying attention like how you supposed
Because
to.
you ain't giving me my 2 minutes that I had needed.
First of all, it's 9:06, so it's past those 2 minutes. Anyway,
if you would
Bella
shut
says,
the
"Hey,
recall.
Bamboo.
Hey, what's up, Bella? How you doing? I'm
And
still
Girly
waiting on
says,
you to
how
come
you
on
doing,
live.
baby?
I'm still
Nobody
waiting on
agreed
you
with
to
you,
come
Bamboo.
on.
She said nobody agreed with you,
She
and didn't.
even agreed. She even agreed. She's
So
lying.
anyway, nobody
She's
agreed
lying.
with you, bro. Okay.
They did.
Anyway, so I guess we'll just jump into the title portion of it, and then matter of fact, no, he acting like he need a couple minutes, and then I realized
I'm done now.
I realized that I didn't get to tell y'all the story because he decided he was going to entertain Sheila's comment when I was catching up on the comments or whatever about the little pot with Sean.
Sean.
So
I ain't never gonna let it down.
We were in DR in the Dominican Republic for vacation, right? It was a family vacation. And we had rented an Airbnb and we were there for I think we were there for like 18 or 20 days or something. We were there for like 3 weeks minimum. And so I don't like using other people pots and stuff. Like I just feel real funny about it. So I said to him, "Hey, can you go to the grocery store?" Now, mind you, Sean don't speak a lick of Spanish. He don't speak a lick of Spanish at all. I speak
and
a
his
little
last
bit.
name Ruiz.
And I speak a little bit of Spanish, enough to get by, whatever. But I sent him to the store because I had other things that I needed to take care of in the house and start like cutting stuff up, prepping stuff up, or whatever. So I said, "Hey, get a decent sized pot." I said, "But don't go crazy because Sean will go overboard." I said, "Get a decent sized pot," and he gonna buy a pot this big. I said, "Listen, I'm gonna want to take this, put it in our luggage because you bring extra luggage so you could take goodies back or whatever. I want this to fit in that suitcase. So don't get nothing crazy, but get something." He's like, "Okay." Bro goes to the store. He comes back. I swear to God, I wish I had it. So we moved he gonna say something. We moved a couple months ago, so I don't have it here. I still have it at the other place. But he came to me, no lie. Matter of fact, it's on one of my videos. Sean, go to the where is that? It's on the TikTok. Go on TikTok and pull up that video. You know where it is. So he comes back, and I swear the pot is about this size, but it's circle. It's circle. It's the size. I have small hands. The pot was like this. It was like one of those little frying egg, on the infomercial. It's a perfect egg pan. If you want to do a fried egg, you just open it and then it just fill up the little pot and it's a perfect egg. That's the size pot that he brought. Now, keep in mind, there were 6 of us in this Airbnb, right? And that I was making food for in this pot. So I had legs and thighs, right? The thigh was bigger than the damn pan. So I said, Sean, he came home and he was so proud of himself. He came home and he was like, "Oh," he was like, "The pot is in the bag in the kitchen." And I was like, "Oh, okay." I go in there. I open the bag. I said, "I know you motherfucking lying. I know." I said, "Sean, this is a prank. Stop playing, please. And where's the pot?" He was like, "No, babe, like this is the pot." I said, "Sean, stop playing. Like, let me just get this food out the way so we can head out." He was like, "No, like this is the pot." I'm like, how am I supposed to make stewed chicken for 6 people in this pot? And it's not even like, this is a pan. Like, what happened? Like, where's the lid? Like, nothing. I said, and then you think I'm gonna be cooking in this thing for 3 weeks? 3 weeks, one piece of rice, whatever at a time. And he was dead serious. He was like, "Well, you said don't go crazy. You want to put it in a suitcase and take it with you." All right, you didn't even have to drag it like that. You could have just pulled up the video.
First of all, you asked him to do something, let him do it.
You did not have to drag it like that.
Oh shit, Sean. There go the little pot.
Sean, you did not have to. You did not have to do that.
Sean.
I think it's the one with the white shirt. He dragged it though. He dragged it. It's all right. He tried to get me because I got him with the pot. I think it's the one with the white shirt. I said in the car. He grabbed that little ass pot, and I could have took that pot and knocked it right upside his head.
Yo, let me ask you a question. Did we or did we not do going to the wait with a date? Oh God.
Another story time about the guy that I live with, and this is about a
Just fast forward it a little bit. We don't need. I just told the story. Just show the pot.
A pot and pan. So okay, we have you. Super proud of him, and so I can watch food, fish, sauce.
God damn, Sean.
For 8 people in.
Look at your pot. Look at that tiny ass pot.
I don't know if it's translating well on video, but I'm gonna be cooking 1 chicken thigh or 2 legs at a time.
Okay? When I tell you,
all right. Now,
all right.
What do you think he got me to make some rice and beans with? Right.
That's for the beans, y'all.
I mean, a smaller pot. My hand can literally grip this pan. It's cute.
So
it's really cute.
The first pot was for me to cook the chicken in. The second pot was for me to make the rice and beans in. For 6 people.
Souvenir. Good story piece.
It looked like
I did.
It looks like that's for my daughter's kitchen set. Look at how tiny. Look at the pot. And he spent real American money on this, y'all. He spent money on this.
You apparently.
So okay, you can close it out, Sean. I just needed the people to see the size of that pot. So El Hermano said, hey. Bella says, poor Sean, he always got something wrong. LOL, he do my poor, he just beat my poor baby. And she says, what? No, Sean. Tranika says, wow, 2 pop-ups. Yes, 2 for the win. 2 in the same week, like back to back. Look at us. El Hermano says, listen, sometimes you just want to cook for yourself. Even you can't even cook for yourself. What are you making for yourself in here? You want a diet.
You can boil 3 eggs. You can boil 3 eggs in there.
3.
You get 3 eggs. Yeah, you get. They don't even.
I swear, I'm not gonna lie to you. If you put 1 egg in there, and you fill it up to the maximum, you don't want the water to boil over.
Nah, you
the egg is taller. You gaslighting that. The egg is taller than the water line, so you gotta rotate the egg so that it evenly boils. If you gaslighting. I used the pot. I used it, so I know.
So
and Tranika says, just know I love y'all. I'm at the gym listening to y'all. Okay, get that body yaddy yaddy yaddy.
Yo, she is mad faithful. I forgot what they call her. She's a gym bum or something like that.
A gym rat.
Gym rat. She just stays at the gym, but she got the body by Sean. You know what I mean? She got a trainer. His name is Sean, and he does excellent work with them. You know what I mean? Her and her cousin, her friend, whatever, a niece. But they do real good. He did real good with Tranika. I would hope that she would get on and who was so Brianna Court?
Well, if you close your mouth and let me get through the stuff.
Shut your ass up, Destiny.
You baldy. So anyway, Bella says not the kids' pot set. LOL. No, I swear. So my daughter has one of the metal stainless steel kitchen set thingies kitchen pot sets to go with her kitchen set. And she was like, oh, Poppy, you brought another one for me. Like she thought it was hers to go with her set. Like that's just crazy. And Bella said, Hermano, stop it. LOL. Hello, Brianna. Welcome.
I actually thought that we did going to the wait with a date. Was that a
so we kind of sort of did in a pre-recorded and with this pop-up live, because see what we have a habit of doing. So yesterday we said we wasn't gonna be on all night. You said we ain't gonna be on for no hour and a half, no hour. We gonna be on for
the spirit was in the place.
30
the spirit was in the building.
We was on for an hour and a half.
The spirit was in the building. You know what I'm saying? So once we in the building, we in the building. You know what I'm saying? And it wasn't no denying it. You know what I'm saying? So we had to keep that moving. But as far as you know what I'm saying, today's topic. You know what I mean? It's not a personal topic to me. Let's just get this clear. It's what I've almost been saying all along. You know what I'm saying? So what if you turn, like hypothetically, 46 years old, right? And before you marry somebody, you tell them, yo, listen, I don't want no more kids, and this is it for me. But because I already got 3 kids from a past relationship, and the person say like, I'm good with that. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. But
They
then
say I'm good with that, meaning like they're okay with having more kids.
I'm good with, you know what I'm saying, you not wanting any more kids.
Okay.
But then they get, you know what I'm saying, they really start to fall in love with you. Y'all get married, and then he or she decides to change their mind, and they decide that they want a kid with you. You know what I mean? So my question is, you know what I'm saying, how would you really go about that? Because I got my personal opinion, but I really want to hear your opinion and others in the chat. How would you go about handling that situation?
So, well, before I do, Brianna says, I finally caught you live. Eek. She said, I watched the lives afterwards. Thank you for your support and watching our lives.
Don't forget to hit the subscribe button.
And for sure on that. And
like, subscribe, and share.
Thank you for catching it live, and welcome to the party. You know, if you watched, like you said, you know, it could be a little crazy in here, but you know, the water's fine. We have fun, so welcome.
So now, let's get this clear, Brianna. Let's get this clear. If you pop up and join our live in this conversation, and we can physically see you and you interact with us, I'm gonna send you a t-shirt. But I need you to pop up and interact. You know what I'm saying? So keep that in your mind. That invitation still goes out to Bella. The invitation still goes out
who joins.
No. Some people cannot join and get a t-shirt.
Oh,
they done got one already. You know what I'm saying?
Well, not the ones that already have gotten one.
Yeah, if you come on and you jump and you come on live, and we see your physical picture, and you interact with us, photo, whatever, you interact with us, and we will I will personally make sure you get a t-shirt. But like I said, how would you handle that situation?
Clarice says, hey Bamboo,
what's up, baby girl? What's poppin', cuzzo?
So for me, I think if we had agreed that we are okay with the fact of not having more kids, and you change your mind, I think that if the person that changed their mind to wanting something different, if they're alone on that, if the other person does not change their mind, I don't think that the person that did change their mind can be upset at the person, because this was, you know, the plans and part of the agreement from the beginning. They didn't switch up, you did. So if they are continuing to sit with that, it's only but so far you can go with being upset. Now, I'm not saying that you can't try to show the person what the benefits would be to expanding the family or whatever their case, and then see if you can persuade them to change their mind. But if they're standing 10 toes on it, you can't be mad. Like, this is what y'all discussed going into it. It's not like they said, yes, they will have more kids, and then turned around and said no. Like, having kids is a lot of responsibility, as well as if it's the woman that had said from the beginning she didn't want more kids, and then the guy is the one that changed his mind later. It's a lot on a woman's body, and it's a lot to ask to do, you know, to do something that you really don't want to do, and have to go through with carrying a pregnancy and just going through the nuances of it. Because baby, I ain't having no more kids.
Well, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I like to play the devil's advocate. You know what I'm saying? It's like you got kids with another nigga or other niggas. I don't know the situation, but you got kids with other people. And, you know, I want to have something with you, you know what I'm saying, that's ours, you know what I'm saying, that's together. You know what I'm saying?
You knew that.
Hold on now.
That before you married me. Down. You were okay with that. So you can't use that as a reason.
Slow down.
You can't.
You're moving too fast. You're moving too fast. So I want something, because I like to look at it from both sides.
Right.
So I can understand where that person would want something from you that's a part of them. I get that. But On the other hand, like I said what I said when I first met you. This is why I tell people court the person that you with. Court them. Make sure y'all get a clear understanding of what's going on. You know what I mean? Because ain't nobody got time to be, you know what I'm saying, looking for no goddamn babysitter. Nigga, I'm trying to go to Vegas. I'm trying to go to Wildwood, New Jersey. I'm trying to be outside. I ain't trying, and you know, niggas is gonna be like, oh no, I'll watch the kid, I'm gonna keep the kid. That's not true. That's not true. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna be with the kid while this nigga outside. You know what I'm saying? Or vice versa. You know what I mean? So at the end of the day, I'm gonna keep it 100. You know, if you court somebody properly and you communicate properly with that person, you know what I'm saying? Then they should fully understand when you tell them, I'm not having no more kids. I'm not doing that. I'm not trying to make my oldest kid babysit this young kid. I'm not trying to do that. I'm trying to be outside. I gave my 20s to you. I gave my 20 to this kid. I gave my 30s to this kid. Now I'm in my 40s. I'm trying to live my best life. You feel me? So
it sounds like they did that though. It sounds like they had the communication, and then that person, as they grew, they changed their mind about where they stood. Here's the thing. When me and Sean got together, I didn't want kids. I raised my 2 younger brothers. And so I felt like I already had kids. My kids was grown. I'm finally free to do me and not be tied down to parenting and responsibilities in that regard. So I was like, I didn't want kids. Sean also said he didn't want kids. So we was good. You know, we was living our best life. Everybody was like, oh, when y'all having kids? When y'all having kids? We like, we ain't having kids. We ain't having kids. So then it started. I was taking care of, because like I said, I also had been doing CNA work, so taking care of the older people.
Altima.
And talking. I didn't have an Altima. I never had a Nissan. Thank you. I'm a Honda girly. But anyway, so talking to some older people and just seeing different things and experiencing different things. And as I grew a little bit older, I changed my mind a little bit. I wasn't 100% like, okay, I definitely wanted kids. I just became open to the idea. And so then in communicating that with Sean, we both were like, maybe, you know, we talked about it. And it took us a good year to kind of teeter-totter back and forth and decide if we wanted to have the kids or if we were fine with not having the kids. And ultimately, we did decide to have kids. And we were already together for 7 years and married for 5 by the time we planned our first child. And so we changed our mind, but we communicated about it. And if so, being that mine was first, if he had said he didn't want kids, then we wouldn't have kids right now. I'm like, okay, like we from the beginning, this was the communication that we had. So I couldn't be upset with you. It's either that or the relationship needs to sever because we're no longer equally yoked. We're not on the same page anymore. So I can't be upset with you that you don't want to have kids. And that's what we talked about. That was in the plans all along from the beginning. And I think that it's trivial to think about little things about who babysits. It's bigger than that. You're saying if this person is like, oh, you had a kid with X, Y, and Z, I want a kid with you. You're making it about something else. You knew that I had kids with someone else before you got here. So don't use that as an excuse. That's not a reason now. That's not a valid point to make. Oh, well, you got a kid with Bobby. I don't give a fuck. You knew I had a kid with Bobby before you walked through my door. It's irrelevant.
I'm gonna keep it 100. That's why I have these conversations. The shits be sounding crazy. The shits be sounding rude. But I say what I say, and I mean what I say. If I say I don't, if I say I don't want no, I'm gonna keep it 100. Mm-hmm. You know, I might just want to ride your chest. You might not be my idea of a mother that I'd want for my children.
So why would you marry that person?
Because I already got some over here. You know what I mean? I ain't listen, I just want to have a good time now. You know what I'm saying? Like me personally, I gave my 20s and my 30s to my children. You know what I'm saying? I fucked around and we had more. I get that. And, I fucked up. But
so now you tied down again.
Well, no, I'm almost out of here. I'm almost done. But at the end of the day, man, people, let me tell y'all something, man. And it's really not worth, you know what I'm saying, ending your marriage over. You know what I'm saying? But if you want to stand 10 toes down on saying I'm not having no more, I don't give a fuck what you say, because at the end of the day, she got to carry that. You know what I mean? And if you decide to bounce, she got to stay with that. So if he or she decide, listen, I ain't having no more, deal with that shit, fuck that, and you want to end the marriage over it, really think about that first. You know what I'm saying? But nah, man, if you say you don't want no more, and that was the agreement before the marriage even took place, then that's it. Like I said, me personally, you know, there's certain things I certain conversations that I had with my wife, and I'm just like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Before we go down this aisle, let me explain these few things to you. First of all, I'm not going to change. This is me. This mouth is going to be the same. I'm going to say pretty much what the fuck I want to say. You know what I'm saying? And that's going to be that. The kids thing, I swear to God, you can ask her. Hopefully she'll join on. And I told her, I said, I'm not going to do it. That's it for me. You know what I mean? We slipped up. Okay, cool. I handle my responsibility on that shit. But at the end of the day, man, fuck that. I had specific conversations with her on what I was and wasn't going to do. And I had conversations with her like a week before the wedding, because I didn't mind losing out on that money. A week before the wedding, do you understand what the fuck I said a couple of months ago? Because I'm standing on that. And she was like, nah, I'm good on it. All right, well, let's walk down this aisle. That almost didn't happen because she showed up a couple of hours late. You know what I'm saying? But because I about to leave her ass right there.
Yeah,
but,
right. You would have stood there all day.
I promise you.
And you stood until she came. So that's that.
Yo, hold on.
So
Trinika was there. Trinika was there. Tamika was there. And they will tell you, by the time she was coming down the aisle, I had already tapped my brother and was like, yo, we out.
You was you thought you got stood up.
No. It just didn't make no fucking sense for you to be 2 and 3 hours fucking late to your own goddamn wedding. It's a pleasure for you to be with me too. I'm about to ounce. I'm about to take that little Hennessy, and shit.
Listen.
I'm about to be at Seaside drinking.
Oh boy.
I ain't care who it up. Oh, thank you, baby. She ready to fight. What's up, baby? I wouldn't get in the camera not looking like that. You looking crazy.
I look crazy last night. Hi, guys.
Yeah, you look.
Hey,
baby,
Meek.
we on live.
No, you're not.
We are
yes,
on
we
live.
are, Mika.
We on live. Put my sandwich down. Give me the sandwich.
Don't be yelling at her like that. Pop him in the head, Meek. Pop him in the head.
It's 8:00. Bye. You ain't even on. See what I mean?
No, you should have communicated with your wife that we adjusted the time because it's Friday.
No, I did. You know what? I'll take the blame for that. I know what I told her before I came upstairs, what I was doing.
So let me catch up in the comments. Brianna says, I've been subscribed for a while. You guys usually don't go live on my day off, Friday and Saturday. I'm scared of the camera. So, you know what? See, this is a good, we're testing some stuff out to see what works and what doesn't work. And then also we have to keep in mind of our schedule. So my schedule is a rotating schedule. Bam has a consistent schedule. And then we also try to keep in mind of like the viewers in terms of, you know, people be out. So that's why we put it on for an hour earlier, because if you're trying to be outside, you might not join at 9 because you're trying to get yourself together to go turn up. So if it's a little earlier, you could either watch this until you start getting ready, or, you know, you could be watching it while you're getting ready. So we try to, you know, keep all of that in mind. Travis says, wait a dang minute. Today, I almost missed it. See, Big Trav, I hope you had them notifications turned on, and that's how you hear, okay? Unapologetically Me says, being that I had a kid already and experienced it, and if he came in with a small child I could form a bond with, I wouldn't mind not having it anymore. But if down the line we decided to have a convo and wanted a kid together, it's open for discussion. Yeah, I think that it's whatever works for y'all. If both parties change their mind and is okay with it, then that's great. But if one person is still standing on what they stood on when they came in, I just feel like you can't really be too bent up and angry with that person, because they were clear about what their expectations was from the beginning. So that's just my opinion.
Man, listen, stand 10 toes on your decision. I mean, you might you might want to say, yo, listen, man, we done had kids already.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to vacate. I'm trying to do vacations now. I'm trying to do cruises now. I'm trying to do whatever now. I ain't trying to, you know what I'm saying, have my kids share a room. I'm not trying to have that shit now. You know what I mean? But
Man,
at the
listen,
end of
I do all these trips. My kids coming with me. My babies ain't gonna be landlocked. We outside, babies. Whole family,
Yeah,
family
but-
trip, gang, gang, gang.
nah,
We
I'm
outside.
gonna be honest with you, man. And you know, people could take it any way they want, man. I be on some fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? When I go on vacation,
No.
I man, fuck them
I
kids.
be like family of 4.
I have a greater time without kids when I'm on vacation.
Don't get me wrong. Of course, it's more fun to not have to worry about, when we having lunch and when you this and when you that.
And I
If my
gotta
kids
go
is
to the
somewhere safe,
bathroom.
if my kids is somewhere safe and I'm totally comfortable, then for a few minutes it's FTK, but not FTK, because I'm gonna come running for my babies anytime. If my babies call me, I'm coming.
I'm
But
always on some fuck them kids.
we be on some. You always, like always.
Always
When we
on some
turning
fuck them
up and
kids.
we having a good time, we having a good time. But I'm not gonna not go on vacation, and I'm not gonna not take my kids on vacations because it's not, as fun parenting on a trip than it is, just being a couple on a trip. So
Man,
family
listen.
trips it is.
Let me tell you something. When you going on like a cruise or something and you done bought the alcohol package, you ain't thinking about no motherfucking kid in no goddamn stroller with no fucking Similac and Infamil. I ain't thinking about that.
Infamil, man, listen, I was breastfeeding. Titties was out everywhere. Well,
Absolutely.
you knew.
When-
Titties was out
when I'm-
everywhere. I'd have been on a cruise like this. Titties out,
When I'm on,
feeding this
when
way.
I'm on a cruise or I'm on vacation, man, fuck them kids.
Mm.
I want to, especially listen. August 30th, I'm gonna be 51. Man, I gave my 20s and my 30s and now my 40s to these motherfucking kids. Man, I ain't giving these niggas my 50s, man. I'm outside. I promise you I'm outside.
You have teenagers, so it's easier for you.
I got, man, listen, them motherfuckers, I had them at the right time because now I can leave their ass at home.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? And go about my motherfucking business. Man, there's some motherfucking cereal and milk up in the motherfucking cabinet.
Milk
Don't
in
call
the cabinet?
me. Hey, don't act like you didn't grow up in the project with that milk,
in the
that
cabinet?
Don't act like you didn't grow up in the project with that milk you didn't have to refrigerate, my nigga. Stop that.
No, so my thing is this. First of all, I didn't grow up in the projects. I grew up in the hood. Secondly,
Same difference.
we
Yeah,
had
y'all
food
gonna have to
stamps, so we had
excuse me,
milk.
bro.
We
Y'all
had
gotta
milk.
excuse
My
me.
mom used to buy gallons of it, even if she had to freeze it so that it lasts and don't spoil. We had milk. I ain't have no cabinet milk. I ain't have that.
Man, listen.
I struggle, but I ain't have that struggle.
When I'm ready to go, man, fuck them kids. You know what I'm saying? Me and my wife got 2 motorcycles. You know what I'm saying? We trying to live our best life. You know what I mean? I'm trying to go to Macy's and get just something for me. Fuck them kids.
Listen, Bella says, I freaking love you and Sean relationship. Listen, so we talking about we have talked about some of like the not so great. The thing is, it's been a work in progress for us to get to this point. So don't think for a second that everything has just been smooth and peachy and everything is lovey-dovey, roses and whatever. Man, we was going through the trenches, okay? So it's like we thugged it out to get here. And so I appreciate that. And it's good now. It's just a lot of hard work, and it's a lot of continued hard work. It's just, yeah.
And that's what I keep trying to tell married people.
You gotta, it's a continue. It's like you gotta
gets
keep
greater.
training, keep going.
It gets greater later.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It literally takes you approximately 10 years to actually get to know your spouse. It takes you a while to get to know them. They ins, they outs, the things that piss them off, and all this other shit.
And it didn't take me that long. It didn't take us that long.
It take you 10 years to actually decide, do I really want to get along with this motherfucker? You know what I mean? Because the first 9, I could just be like, man, I'm out. But it take about 10 years to be like, you know what? I could get along with him or her.
See, the
You know
thing
what I mean?
is, there's been times there, like especially early on. Man, listen, me and Sean, We almost didn't make it several times. Like almost didn't make it. Like it's just we had a lot of growing pains, a lot of growing pains, and
those
a lot.
growing
It's just
pains, man, they're actually what makes the relationship worthwhile.
yeah.
I mean, and I'm gonna be honest with you, man. You ain't really in a good relationship until you done talked about separating from each other.
Yeah, I mean,
Like when you talk about separating from each other, that and then you don't have to really go out there and see what's out there, but you just get a look, just a visual, and just be like, man, I might as well stay right where the fuck I'm at and work it out with this thing. Facts.
so it haven't got to the point where I looked outside. Me personally, when we get to the point or have gotten to the point before where we're thinking about separating, I'm not thinking about outside. I don't want to look at nobody. Like you done pissed me off so much. And like I just feel like I'm free. Like I just want to breathe the air and not have to worry about what this person like, what this do, reporting to this and that and these and those and consulting this and that. None of that. Like I'm not thinking about another person. I don't even want somebody to blink at me. Like don't even I want to put on my little cloak and disappear and just, whatever. But it's definitely not.
I'm gonna keep it 100. This is my last marriage. I ain't doing this shit no more.
This is my first and last. I'm done.
This is my last, because the next time I'm just gonna be outside leading bitches on. That's it. I'm gonna lead you on, make you think we gonna get married. I'm gonna ride your chest and keep it moving.
You gotta keep it a stack. Just be like, listen, I'm not looking for marriage. I'm not into all that.
No, I'm gonna tell them. I might even go through the engagement process in that thing. You know what I'm saying? Because
you
that's
buying
when
rings.
That's when you get some of the best pussy, when they know you're about to get married, and I'm just gonna prolong it.
Yo, you're going straight to hell, bro. They got your name carved in.
That's all right. When I get there, I'll be single.
Something is wrong with you. There's no
Listen,
way.
man.
I'm clear from the beginning. If me and Sean break up, there is no. I'm not Mrs. Nobody else. Okay, that's it. And furthermore, I'm not changing my name back either. I've been this name for too long.
What?
I've been this name for too long to go back now. Nah, it's on my documents. It's on my degrees and shit. This is me. The only thing it's not on is my birth certificate. It's on my social security card. It's on the passport. It's on all my documentation. There's no way. Nah, no.
Watch the other shows.
I was
ain't
young. Too young.
Watch our other episodes. I promise you, I want my motherfucking name back. I'm on some Ike Turner shit.
And if he
I
got
want my
remarried,
motherfucking name back.
if he gets remarried, hey sis, because we got the same name. Look, got the doctor's appointment scheduled the same day. They're gonna come out and call the last name. I'm like, which one? I'm like, girl, what time was your appointment?
So let me ask you a question, because the topic is wake with a date, right?
Right.
So have anything changed from the pre-recording that we had on how long you think you're gonna wait before you move on? If death had occurred.
If death had occurred.
Hold on. Sure, I mean Travis.
Wait, I gotta catch up too. I do gotta catch up.
Hold on. I just want to throw this question out to Travis so he could text it to you, because I know he's not gonna come on. Travis, I want to communicate with you via this chat. How long are you gonna wait if your wife pass away? How long?
This is for anybody in the comments, not just Travis.
Well, no, what Travis?
We want to hear from
really
you too, specifically. Yes, specifically Travis. Yes, but anybody in the comments, for sure, we want to hear, because that's a topic. So while we wait for y'all to add that in, I'm gonna catch up to the comments so we could be on target. So Travis says, "I can see your view, Bamboo." Bella said, "Hey, Mika." Mika put up the I guess that's the Android version of the fish. But it just reminded me of the dolphins, since, you Mr. Sir Touch-a-Lots, Okay. Yeah. Brianna says, I'm a homebody. Too much going on in this world. Thanks for going live today, Bamboo. You're funny, and Des, you're so beautiful, girl. Thank you so much. He's not that funny, though. I'm just joking.
I am.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And it is a lot of stuff going on in this world. I'm I'm not a homebody, but lately I've been doing more like smaller group stuff. I don't go to as much outings because they be just wilding out. You can't even go to a festival without a mass shooting or something going on. So it's definitely crazy times. Trinika says it depends. Did that person have kids before? Also, it may get lonely and make feelings change. It'll be worth a discussion for sure. And unapologetically me says I agree with that too. Travis says FTK.
Hold on. What's their timeline? What's their timeline? I mean,
Timeline on
what? How long you gonna wait? I get it. It's shit out there.
Wait, we're not talking about this. Is catching up in the comments. They was talking about on having the kids. If the person changes their mind. See, look at you. Relax, Thirsty.
Motherfucker could change their mind all they want.
Bella says I can't imagine having kids on vacation. LOL. Girl, it's ghetto. It's not a safe space, but we do it. Okay. Travis says, I can't wait to be outside. Right. We got to celebrate. We got to do it big. We got to do it like one of those big milestone birthdays and stuff. We got to be outside. We got to
hold on. How old is Trav? What is your youngest child?
His kids are young too.
What's your youngest child? Because I'm telling you, this motherfucking outside feeling, oh my God.
All right, don't rub it in. We don't want to hear it. We got time.
Jesus Christ.
Jasmine says, you sound like my parents. It's ghetto. Yeah, the grandparents don't want a grandparent anymore because they're trying to be outside.
No. I'm going to say this, Destiny.
I'm not even going to let me get through these comments because you're getting ready to act up.
I'm not about to act up. I'm not about to act up, but I'm about to say this, man.
Don't make me do that. Al Shanika, we going to Walmart.
Fuck what y'all saying. Let me explain this to you. As grandparents, we done raised our fucking kids. We raised y'all.
All right, but our grandparents raised us, and y'all assisted, and now y'all don't want to transition and raising the grandkids so we can assist raise those kids. Okay?
Do your own shit.
The cycle to keep the wheel going now.
Do your own shit, and I'm gonna do my own shit.
Y'all didn't do y'all, so don't tell us to do us.
I raised mine. I raised all of mine.
Anyway, unapologetically me says, but let me ask, what about if the person said he didn't want any more, right? But you wanted another, but had to accept that you wouldn't have another one, but then found out he had another one after the female had it. How would that sit with you? Oh, everybody catching these hands. I'm acting with violence. You can't
beat people up.
I'm acting with violence.
So hold on. You talk about he had another one outside the marriage?
Yes.
Hold on.
What?
Hold on. You got to dissect this shit. You can't just act like she didn't say what the fuck she just said. If you say you don't want no more, and he adamant about having another one.
Wait, hold on. Let me reread it because reading is fundamental, right?
Yep, facts.
Jazz. So, she says, but then he found out he had another after the female had it. So maybe he didn't know initially because he found out after. I just feel like if I found out Sean had a kid, but he didn't know, like if we both found out he had a kid prior to us, and he, for some reason, he needed to take possession of that child, like the child needed like custody of the child. The child needed to now live with us. And I done already said I didn't want to have no more kids. That's a lot. However, because it was already I would consider it like a pre-existing condition. He didn't hide it from me. It's something that happened. So we're going to have a third kid.
If
this child was created during our time, baby, you and your kid, and you're going to get yours, the other two here every other weekend. You bet go ahead and get you're going to have to go ahead and head out.
Well, I can tell you this. If I want another child, and you tell me you don't want no more children, and you adamant about not having no more, and I'm adamant about having one more, then I might go on out there and get the side piece pregnant. I might go on out there and get the side piece pregnant and see what the side piece gonna do. Like I'm telling y'all, I'm a nice guy, but I'm a real asshole at sometimes. But because
here's the thing though, because
it's really what I want.
Female that really wanted a kid and the guy didn't, she just got to live with that. That's crazy. And you would just go ahead live a double life and just have another kid somewhere else.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
devious.
No, that's not devious. I mean, it's like, yo,
So
I
then what
want
is
another
it?
one. It's not devious. I want another one. You don't want another one.
Brianna says,
But
yes, I will second that, Bella.
my side chick want one. So that's
That
who gonna get
relationship
it.
seems awesome. Thank you, Brianna. Travis says they don't know about these real marriage relationships, you guys. Is I'm telling you, marriage is ghetto too. I say that all the time. You make it look pretty. See, here's the thing. This is the thing that a lot of people don't understand today is that your marital business is just that, your marital business. Not to say that you can't confide in maybe another couple just for feedback or to get outside opinions, but it's not for everybody to know every little problem that's going on. It's not to be trying to throw your spouse under the bus or whatever the case may be. Y'all work it out in-house. Don't be reporting to all the family members and this and that, because y'all forgive each other and then they still be mad at you.
Yeah, they
You
can't
have to
unhear this
present,
shit.
you have to
They
present a
can't unhear it.
united front. So even if there's been times where I'm on the live and I'm aggravated with Sean and I'm like, hey Sean, put this up or whatever. And the nigga just got on my nerve before I hit record. There's times where things happen, but
It's
you
the fake
have to put
face.
on the united front, because then people think they have the opportunity to come in and swoop in and then do things because right now you down. No. It's okay to be like, oh yeah, right now we're not feeling each other, but you don't need to be divulging like, oh yeah, and this and that, and she said, and blah blah blah. Like, you don't. It's
I'm
keep it in
I'm gonna
house.
keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Mm-hmm.
It's always great to have that one person that's neutral. That's neutral. That you could be like, yo, what you think about this? You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Because nowadays couples
That's
don't know
gonna
how to
keep it
put
real
on.
with you. That's
Yeah,
gonna keep it real. That's not a yes man. That's gonna say, nah, you fuck. Even if they're your friend, nah, you fucked
Yeah.
up. You need to go
Couples-
ahead and apologize
couples-
and handle that.
Couples need to, first of all, my personal opinion, I think couples need to confide in other couples. You know what I'm saying? I will never confide in a single man ever. Like, nigga, you ain't, me and you ain't got nothing in common right at this particular point. You know what I'm saying? But it's always good to get feedback from somebody else on, like, what would you have done? Because there's a lot of times where I put on the fake face. I swear to you, I am upset with Tamika, but I put on a fake face when people come over. You know what I mean? And just like, oh yeah, cool. I'll even touch her, grab her. You know what I'm saying? Da 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 da. But when that person leave or them people leave, they
Get up
go on
off
about
me.
your business. Yeah, because you know what this is. Stop playing with me. You know what I'm saying? But because you gotta learn how to do that. You gotta learn how to put the fake face on. Don't let people know that there's conflict in your home.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because once people find out there's conflict,
Right.
it's just like, yo, everybody got a motherfucking opinion.
right.
Even when you don't ask for the shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I got a couple, man, that I swear to God, man, we gonna get this couple right because they deserve to be together.
Right.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, like, my nigga, when you wrong, I'm gonna tell you wrong. I'm not just your friend to keep telling you that you right about some shit, even when I know you wrong. When you wrong, nigga, I'm gonna tell you wrong in front of her. I'm
Yeah.
like, no, nigga, you wrong, and you need to straighten this shit out. You know what I'm saying? And niggas, let me explain this to you. You can't do shit when it's convenient for you. So when she tell you, oh, I need you to spend more time with me, and you take it about your business to go about your business, and then when she finally say, I'm done, then you like, oh, well, I'm trying to spend time with you now. No, nigga. No, she's done.
Doesn't work that way.
So you got to put work. Now you got to put in some extra work to get her back.
And be
You know what I'm
consistent.
saying? Back on track. You know what I'm saying? And like I tell people all the time, man, getting married is the easiest part. Staying married is the hard. That's the hard shit. And once you get past 10 years, ain't no sense of leaving that person.
That's not necessarily true. So
Ain't no
Bella
sense to
says, Bella says, I wonder if you're really serious sometime, Bamboo. This may be dead serious. So here's the thing. So this is not a front on for either of us, but in particular because he be saying some off the wall stuff. This is not a front for the camera. This is how he is. Actually, this is a dumbed down version of who he is because we are on camera. We do have things that are no longer either politically correct, socially correct, or whatever the case may be. And HRs don't like for certain things, and then they start tapping into jobs and all this crazy stuff. So we had to prep him like for to get on live. It took a lot. We would do pre-recording stuff, and you know how many edits and cuts Sean had to take out because he was doing and saying stuff he ain't have no business doing and saying, and he had to filter it a little bit. So coming on live, we like, dang, we can't cut this out. This is just gonna be
like, yo, insurance, and they talk about, yo, listen, we gonna be live, so I can't cut and edit this shit. But at the end of the day, man, I am who I am. Who I'm not, I'll never be.
Now,
you know
if you want to
I'm comfortable
if you want to
in me.
have a good time, see him in person. You
Come
think
to the
he's
cookout.
funny now?
Come to the
If you think
cookout.
he's funny now, he's hilarious.
Yeah,
So,
come to the
okay.
cookout. We'll have a good time.
Right. Brianna says, I agree with you, Des. I'm not changing my name either. No, I had this name since I was
Oh, you giving it back?
22 years old. You think I'm giving this name back?
Oh, you giving it back?
You're gonna have to
You
kill
giving
me
my
for
name
it.
back?
Travis says,
giving my name
LOL,
back.
I'm on blast. Let me think, LOL. El Hermano says, it's too much work to switch everything back over. The next day, I'm on something new. Oh, wow. Travis says, I'll give it about a year or two after the passing of my wife. Said she won't be
A
able
year
to get
or
over
two?
me. A year or 2
A
years.
year, or I'm not waiting that fucking long.
So
I don't know.
let me finish
I'm coming
reading.
to the wait with a date, nigga. Is you crazy? You think I'm waiting? You in the ground? I gotta wait a year to
He
ride
didn't
somebody
say
else's.
you gotta wait. He said that's what he would do. See, this is the thing. Because I told him, I said, I don't have a time frame, and it's not that I'm like looking to date somebody, but before I can even wrap my head around the company of another male in that regard, there is no time limit for me because I just feel like I'm gonna be in a long mourning time. Like I've been with him for so long. Life without him here in some way, shape, or form is just, it's like I can't even comprehend it.
It's still life.
He
What
said,
the fuck are you talking about? It's still life.
Bamboo said his
you in
wife
the
died
ground.
today. Tomorrow he's trying to figure out who he's going with to the
Facts.
wake. And
I'm
first of all,
listen,
I
I'm
said it on
coming
a
to the
pre-recorded
wait with a
video.
date.
I said it on a pre-recorded video, and
You
I'm gonna say
bugging.
it again. I know Sean wouldn't do it, but if he did, I need everybody that know me and that rock with me and that's gonna slide for me. Y'all better turn that funeral up out. I'm talking
Why would
inside
you
out.
do that?
I'm gonna be
Why would you
cremated,
do
but I
that?
want bodies flying out of caskets. I want grandmother's wigs and church hats and shit flying. I'm not having it. I'm coming in spirit. We rocking that house. Ain't nobody leaving without a mark. Nobody. Ain't nobody safe. Not the people that's hosting the stuff. Not the officers coming to shut it down. It's going down. And then the chick that thought she came in and knew, like, why would you even want? Why would you even want to go to your new nigga's?
You ain't beating up my
deceased
bitch.
wife's
It's gonna be a buy
funeral.
one get one. It's gonna be a buy one get
It's
one.
gonna be buy one get
promise you
three
that. Is you
because
bugging?
he's dead too. Him and her.
Man, I'm coming to the wait with a date, man.
And it's gonna be an asterisk next to it because any family member that ain't rocking how they need to rock, they going down too. How about that? Everybody get just smushed in the casket together.
Man,
Matter of fact, we don't even need the casket. Just open the plot and just dump them in there. Don't show up disrespectful.
I ain't gonna be holding nobody hand.
I want Nuck if you buck playing in the background.
I'm bringing the bitch to the wait with. I'm be like, I told you she dead. Now we can move on. Dead ass. This is proof. You know what I'm saying? Let me get up here and say a few words. You know what I'm saying?
Are you taking down all of her pictures in the house and stuff? You moving the new wife in or the new girl in, or are you getting somewhere else for y'all to stay? Or are you
we staying right here? We're staying right here. I'm moving the drawers out the dresser. I'm gonna be respectful. I'm leaving one picture up. You understand what I'm saying? But we staying right here. I'm not buying another fucking house.
Are you gonna change the mattresses and stuff like that?
I'm gonna change the mattress. Now I might just flip them over.
You disrespectful. You is a
I might hold on. I might just
demon, bro.
I might rotate it. If I rotate the mattress, that means that I'll be sleeping on the side that she used to sleep on, and you sleeping on the side. You feel me? So we saving about $1,500.
So you still sleeping with your deceased wife? You sleeping on her side?
Hey man, I like the smell of her cologne, her perfume. I'm not doing all of that. I'm telling you, I'm not moving out of this house, paying for another goddamn house because this nigga done died. No, she got her mattress now. It's called a casket. No,
yo, you're crazy.
No.
Travis says what? Travis says my youngest is 7. I have 4 total. LOL. Yeah, I forgot you got a whole gang over there. 4 kids.
That's not a gang. That's a man that's been busy. I'm proud of you.
No, that's a man who seemed like his pullout game weak. Remember, all she gotta say is right there, and another kid is made right there on the spot.
Listen.
So Jasmine says, y'all parents raised us. Y'all really been outside. And have. That's right.
Not true.
Ashley says no.
Raised mine from. I'm telling you, I raised mine from semen. I taught them how to swim.
Anyway, Ashley says, Moosters, I'm here again, baby. Finally home for the rest of the night. Hey, Big Ash. Thank you for being here. And you know what? I feel like, why y'all all inside? We all just boring like that. Ain't got nothing to do on a Friday night. We getting old as fuck.
No, nigga. When you get past 30,
not everybody here is past 30.
They 30, or if you 31, you past 30.
I said not everybody in here, though. There's people in their 20s.
Listen, let me get back to my original shit.
Wait, I gotta finish catching up. What?
Y'all need to learn how to move the fuck on. I'm telling you right now. Learn how to move the fuck on. She up there wondering if heaven got a ghetto. I ain't worried about that. I'm trying to find me a bitch down here now. You know, I'm on some Mr. shit. You know, remember when he brought Celie home? This here your baby mama? Yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm not waiting a long time. I promise you.
But you said
I'm not waiting a long time.
You don't have to wait a long time, but coming to the wake is mad disrespectful.
I'm not waiting at all. I'm not waiting at all.
First you went from I'm not waiting a long time to now I'm not waiting
at all. At all. After the funeral arrangements is done.
So you never loved her. You never loved her.
I'm on Tinder. I'm on BLK. I'm on all of that.
So you didn't love her.
I did love her. The shit said to death do us part. You are dead and we are parted. That is it. Yeah. That is it. Ain't no more. I'm gonna stand in the shower. I'm gonna let the water hit my head. I'm gonna cry a few times.
A few.
Sean,
you better cry for at least 3 years every time you think about
3 years of what?
Shed a tear, Sean.
I'm not crying all that time, man. When people ask me, man,
and I'm not saying be depressed, but every time you think about me in a good memory, I just want one little tear to shed.
Man, that's everybody that died. You think about your ex, you think about how good the pussy was. Oh, wow. It's like, God damn, God took that pussy and put it in the dirt. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Yeah, man, listen, I promise you, man. And I love my wife. I love my wife sometimes.
If you're not already, please subscribe. It's ghetto here. I need backup.
I love my wife sometimes. I promise you. But if she passes away on the 1st, she gonna be buried on the 8th, and by the 15th, I'm at Crab 101 on a date.
On a date?
I promise. On a date. I'm trying to date as soon as possible. You gonna get this grieving meat. I promise you that. You gonna get this grieving meat. Fuck that.
You're embarrassing sometimes. Okay.
How is that embarrassing?
Unapologetically. What?
Ask them how long they gonna wait. I want everybody to tell me how long you're gonna wait.
He didn't know about it and not married in a relationship. Home chick didn't tell him about it till after she had the baby. She withheld the information. So I feel like you can't be mad at him. He didn't know. So that sounds
like some personal shit. Is this your life? And it's okay if it is. Yeah. We all got secrets.
Not to say that you can't feel a type of way or be hurt or go through it's like a grieving process, if you will. But it's not really his fault. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
it's
facts.
not
This
his
was
fault.
before
You
you.
know?
This is
Yeah.
before you. It ain't like it's during you.
And
Just build a
it's gonna
bridge,
feel
cry, and
hurtful,
get
and you're
over it.
entitled to feel those feelings. But again, he's not the bad guy,
He
in my
didn't betray
opinion.
you. He didn't betray you. You fucked somebody before you fucked him. He fucked somebody before he fucked you. Just so happened he didn't know you had a kid with that person.
Right.
That's it. It's not betrayal.
Ashley said, always some spicy topics. Let me get popcorn. Well, you know what? Y'all could drop in. It don't always have to be spicy. It could, I mean, I guess we just be over the top. That's just who we are. But again, drop topics in the comments. We will talk about, y'all want to sit here and talk about how lettuce grow and how the roots spread and all that. If that's what y'all want to talk about, we'll do some research, look it up, and we'll have something to talk about. We'll talk about lettuce. So just let us know what y'all want to hear. We love the feedback. Bella says, shut up about a damn side piece, sir. He can't help it. He can't help it. His belief is that everybody is entitled to a side piece. So there's that.
That's true. That's true.
Unapologetically me says it was before me though, but he found out when we was together. But I feel that if I wanted another kid and to find out you have another one after not wanting one, now I have to live with that shit. It's hard. It is tough.
It's not.
Tough. But dealing
It's
with
not.
it, this whole surprise, it is.
He told you he didn't. He told you he didn't want kids, right? Any more kids. He surprisingly found out that he had another one that he didn't know about.
Surprised. She
So
can
what
be
the fuck, y'all?
surprised too. She can still
The fuck,
have
y'all-
emotions based off of it. So what are you talking
Y'all
about?
keeping tally on it?
It's not
Well,
tally. I just said
you
she
want to
can
have his
have
last kid? Man, you better
It's
get
not
over
about
that
having
shit.
the last kid. If you personally wanted a kid and he did not want a kid, and then come to find out he had a kid from somebody else beforehand that he didn't know about, you still have your own process as the female who is technically not getting your own kid out of it as well. You are entitled to feel that way.
Fast.
And if you felt like it was something that you could not cope with or deal with, or for your well-being or peace, or you feel so compelled that you want to have a child that bad, to leave that relationship and go find a relationship that suits you. And that's okay.
Females, listen. If you want a kid with a man and he don't want no kids, but you want kids for real, let me explain this to you. Fuck the nigga, fulfill your dream and your fantasy, and let it be that.
Oh wow,
Like,
that's entrapment. Now don't do that. Don't
no,
do that.
No, I'm not saying fuck him as in get pregnant by him. I'm saying fuck him, move on.
Oh, okay.
We
Let's
don't.
be clear.
We don't have. We don't.
Not setting up men now.
If I wanted something that bad, can't nothing keep me from it.
Well, yeah, that's true.
And I love you. I do. But unfortunately, we don't have this in common.
We don't have the same goals.
So now,
big goals.
I'm gonna go because women for years have been making sure that men's goals get achieved and putting their goals on the back burner.
Absolutely.
That's what I'm saying. So fuck him and just be like, yo, I really do love you.
Right.
But somebody else gonna ride this chest. And they're not gonna pull out.
Travis says, my guy Bamboo and Sean don't do no wrong, Dust. LOL. # fake face. Fuck out of here, Travis. And you know what? You probably got slapped by your wife already when you wrote it, but slap him again. Okay.
Nope.
So Ashley says, I'm only taking advice from married couples, but not every married couple. Fake face is a must if you have respect for your spouse. For sure. For sure. For sure. For sure. And because some married couples are toxic. You be like, how y'all niggas still y'all made it?
Yeah, but
you know,
I ain't taking no advice from no nigga. I ain't taking no advice from no nigga that's on his way of getting a divorce. You know what I'm saying? Like, if motherfuckers don't take my advice, I fully understand because I've been divorced already.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I would fully understand because I didn't know how to keep that marriage. Mm-hmm. But, you know, sometimes you live and you learn and you outgrow people and you just keep it moving. But at the end of the day, nah, if you on your way of getting divorced, nah, you work on your own shit, partner. Don't worry about mine.
Listen, Tranika says my first and never again. I'm telling you, marriage is
Tranika, shut your ass up because you ain't leaving my nigga.
Either. Sean says he ain't getting married ever again either. So I don't know what's gonna happen, but I'm like, when you think about it, it's like you really just signed up to be wrapped up in this for life till death do you part.
And after she parts by death,
sign that contract all over again with somebody else.
After she parts by death, you have a right to move on right away.
Right away. Yo, you're crazy. Brianna
Right
says, I have a
away.
question for you, Bamboo. Why do
Go
men
ahead.
get married if they don't want to put in the work on the marriage?
Because y'all y'all false advertise.
Who false
That's what I'm saying.
advertise? Both
She asked me a
sides.
question. She asked me a question. She ain't asked you. She
All
asked
right,
me.
Baldy.
So
Relax.
at the end of the day,
Now, look,
this
you
is
got him feeling like he important, Brianna.
this is what happens. I swear to God, it's false advertisement. When a man get engaged to you, y'all giving him all of everything he wants, right? Then once y'all get married, for some reason, all that shit stops. But like I said before, you know what I mean? Communication is everything. You got to keep shit going, keep shit spiced up. And I promise you, you can make a nigga really love you enough to marry you. Guaranteed. Because anytime a nigga look at his woman, it's just like, yo, I'm glad I married that. I want to make that my forever. You know what I mean? Till you start acting up, and then time for a side piece.
Okay. There was a poll that went out that says, are you married? 58% said yes, 41% said no. Dre says, my pop's always 100 on and off the court. For sure. Ashley says, I'll fly to Connecticut to hang out with you both for sure. Well, I'm not in Connecticut, so he be doing this whole dropping stuff where he be doing too much. But I'm all for meetup. We can meet up in any of the states. We can meet up in a different country. I'm with it. As long as people ain't on that, like, you're not what?
I ain't meeting up in no countries. I'm not doing it.
Oh well,
Meet
him.
Meet me in Connecticut. Meet me in my state. You know what I'm saying? It ain't my state because I ain't really shit here. I'm just Maurice. But at the end of the day, meet me in my state. I ain't really shit here.
So let's see. Bella Dre Bamboo is your father? Yes.
That's my son.
Yes.
That's my nigga. And I am very appreciative of my son because he's been through everything with me. You know what I'm saying? He was there when he was born. We didn't have shit. He was there with me through everything. So I really do appreciate my son.
That's good.
I love that nigga. And quiet as kept. You know, Destiny is technically my first daughter. You know what I'm saying? Because, we've been through some shit too. You know what I mean? So, I love all my kids, man. I love all my kids. I don't love them all the same, but I love all my kids.
He always got to drag it. Mika says, that's not true. Tranika says, I ain't been invited to no cookouts this year. Guess I know what side I'm on. Girl, you know what? Oh, I can't lie. Nah, I was getting ready to say me either, but that would be a lie. My girl Jazz invited us to a few cookouts. But yeah, so
Tranika full of shit. Tranika full of shit because she know if I'm cooking out or if I'm putting on that hibachi grill, she know that they more than welcome to come over. But they always on the shits.
Mika says that part. What?
If she ain't fucking with my nigga, she ain't fucking with me. That's her problem.
Oh wow.
Goofy.
You saying that's what she do? I thought you were saying
that's what she do. If she ain't fucking with my nigga.
If I got an attitude with Sean, I don't really be feeling like conversating and having too much going on with the outside. Like, I just feel like if home ain't right, I'm not really in the mental space to be like laughing and joking and kiki and like everything is fine. The only thing that I really like push through for is work is because I need to get to that bag. But everything else, I just be wanting to close in and, shut down. So I feel her on that.
I don't.
Mika says that part does. Bam talking trash. Ashley says, LOL, Sean seems like such a sweetheart. He not doing that at all. But Bamboo, sir, you might be serious. Shaking my head.
I'm dead ass serious. I'm not joking. Serious. I'm dead ass serious. I can't be any more serious.
What? So Travis says, I kind of like your standpoint, Bamboo. I might have to change my answers. That way it seems stress-free. And then he deleted a message because he probably got smacked up and then put JK, maybe LOL. Brianna says, I'm 22. Mika says, no loyalty. That's disgusting. That part does. Ashley says, Mika, how do you feel
do with loyalty? I've been loyal to you.
Girl.
It got nothing to do with loyalty. I've been loyal to you until you took your last breath. I was loyal to you. Now you're done. You're not breathing anymore. You don't serve a purpose in my life anymore.
Jesus.
You're done. You're not breathing. You can't fuck. You can't suck. You can't walk. You can't cook. You can't do nothing for me. But lay in the
Wow.
casket with your eyes closed. And what I'm doing? Going to just cry all the fucking night? I'm gonna mourn you
I mean, yeah,
until the
cry for the
morning.
night. Yeah, absolutely.
That's
That's
why
what we expect.
that's what mourning is for. I'm gonna mourn you until the morning. After morning, I'm done. That's why they call it. That's why they call it. That's why they say good evening.
Bella says, "Bamboo, you're so unserious." Mika says,
Okay.
with crabs and herpes." Ashley said, "Oops," at Mika.
I ain't thinking about
says,
Tamika.
"Crabs and herpes, 2 for 1." Mika. Brianna says, "You make me scared to date these guys, Bamboo." Because you know what? Just make sure they not assholes. You can kind of spot it out a little early on. And just run away. Pay attention to the red flags. Don't ignore them, because when a person shows you who they are, believe them the first
First
time.
of
You let them
all,
have to show you twice that they an asshole.
first of all, I'm not a red flag. Let's just get that clear.
No, you're a burning drag to hell flag. That's what you are.
I've been like this my whole entire life.
A walking red flag your whole life.
I'm not a
okay?
walking red flag. I want what I want. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, I'm coming to the wait with a date. That's just
So
it.
anyway,
I'm not gonna mourn you for months and years. That's just stupid.
Mika says that part. Travis says, Tranika and Mika, don't say that. LOL. El Hermano says marriage isn't for the weak. Raymond says, Bamboo, you have to show some consideration for all wifey meant to you and chill for a few months. She is gone, but all the memories of her must be respectfully treated through a raw amount of grieving. So I guess a reasonable amount of grieving.
Yeah, all right.
Ashley says, OMG, I'm scared of a divorce. How did you deal with that and get married? And then she says, Hermanos, are you married? Let's see. Hermanos says, Ashley, I proposed but backed out when I saw some BS. Bella says, that was cute, Bamboo. Men usually don't talk about their boys like that. Ashley
That's
says that
my
part,
nigga.
yes. I can't
listen,
without
Bella,
mine.
let me explain something to you. I'm a loyal nigga. I promise you that. Al is my nigga. Ray is my brother. You know what I'm saying? These is my nigga. I'm loyal to my son. I'm loyal to my peoples. I'm loyal to my circle. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. And like I said, them two gonna get it right. They gonna get it right. And I'm not on no side whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I'm on Team Lee. The whole fucking team. Point blank, period. Cause their daughter is my goddaughter. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta get this shit right.
Right. John says, hey, family. Hey, John. Ashley says, talking to my boo. Mika says, hey, John. Tranika says, laugh my ass off. John says, hey, Mika. Tranika said, that's not true. I'm here now, ain't I? And she is. Raymond says, show more compassion, Bamboo.
You know what's crazy? This is what's crazy. And I don't expect her to get old big long ass head on this joint and because nobody gets on to defend me. You know what I'm saying? But I'm dead ass. But you know what I'm saying? I'm always there to console sis. I'm always there to console her. You know what I'm saying? But right is right. Right is right. She know exactly what the fuck I'm talking about. Right is right. I'm always there to console her. You know what I'm saying? I'm loyal to my nigga, but whoever's wrong, I'm gonna tell you, you fucking wrong.
Mm-hmm.
And when I say grow the fuck up, I don't just mean him. I mean you too. Mm-hmm. And I don't just mean her. I mean you too, nigga. Grow the fuck up.
Right.
I mean, god damn. But go
Valerie
ahead.
says, wow, that's rough. More until the morning. Yeah, because he
more until the morning. That's why they call it good evening. Good
Brianna
evening.
says,
Better
Sean
evening.
and Des marriage makes me want to get married, but Bamboo, you make me have second thoughts. Here's the thing, though.
If you seen me and my wife together, you wouldn't even think that.
Well, the thing is, like, right. So he's crazy and he is outlandish and he's not making up what he's saying. He do stand where he's standing, but it works for him and his wife. So as crazy as it sounds to us, it works for them. And really, that's all that matters. And so what works for you may not work for me. And so you just have to find your partner that's going to be your equal, that has the same goals, drive, and dedication to the marriage as you do. So it's really about that. And then, I mean, who knows? Y'all might be into some crazy stuff that nobody else is into, but it works for y'all. If y'all happy, I mean, don't be out here killing people and stuff, but if y'all happy, then whatever floats your boat. You
I
know?
said it the other day, and I meant the shit. You know what I mean? When I wake up in the morning, I thank God for the person that he woke me up next to. I do it all the time because not too many people got the strength to put up with my bullshit.
Right, but you might have wanted to save it because the next comment she says,
"Oh, I don't care about none of that."
You might go first. That's what we said.
Yeah, if I go first, how long do you think she gonna wait before she get the pussy up? How long do you think she gonna wait?
I think she gonna wait a while.
Shit, you crazy? Some nigga be riding that chest, getting her to do shit that I couldn't get her to do, cause she mourning. You fucking
John
crazy.
Says, "Hey, Sean." Brianna says, "Raymond, could he show compassion?" I mean, a smidget. Let's see. They laughing at Mika. Tranika says, "You ain't Neo, and we ain't got to make it work." Travis says, "Brianna, trust me, every relationship is different. Marriage is a beautiful thing when you find the right person. The key word is the right person." And so, yeah.
Not
Reminder, hit the subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed.
My ex-wife could not put up with my bullshit. She could not. I say it all the time. I'm a lot to deal with. I'm a whole fucking package. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate Tamika putting up with the shit that she got to put up with, but let's tread lightly because I put up with some of her shit too. You know what I mean? It just works. It just works. You know what I mean? Like every yin got this yang. Man, this woman named Judy Ann, she used to tell me she from Trinidad and Tobago. She used to say, Maurice, every bun got his cheese. That's what she used to say.
Yep. And so John says, Bamboo is a teddy bear. He is a kind person and a loyal friend. So let me wait, hold on.
Thank you, John.
Now, he is a loyal friend. I wouldn't call him a kind person, but he's a cool, dope person. A kind person don't call babies ugly and stuff like that. That's not a kind person.
Are you fucking?
He's not a kind person.
Are you slow? Are you slow? Every kid is not beautiful. Are you slow? Every kid is not cute. I don't give a fuck how you dress them. I don't give a fuck how you do their hair.
So
every kid is
all right, but just don't say nothing. If you what the phrase
don't ask
you don't have
me
nothing nice to say, then don't say nothing at all. He said, "What's your thing? Don't ask you if the kid is cute. You gonna say the outfit cute?"
Yeah, if you be like, "Oh, how my kid?" I'm like, "That's a cute outfit." No, I promise you, if you got an ugly kid, I'm gonna tell you, but like, yeah, that ain't it. That's not it. He or she is not it. You know when you got an ugly kid, so don't ask
and you
people.
know you're not kind. You're a cool person, but you're not kind.
I am cool, but I just prefer not to lie to you.
Okay, and then, you're just not kind. It's okay. Kind and you.
Why would you bring up? Why would you bring up the ugly kid shit? Like people got. Why would you do that? Because you know I'm gonna stand 10 toes down on when people got ugly kids.
That was just an example. I can go. The list can go on and on and on. You're not a kind person.
I don't have to. I am kind.
I'm kind. You don't have to be kind.
I don't have to be, but I am kind.
You're not.
I am.
You're not.
I just don't have a filter that you guys have. I don't have it.
It's not about being. Here's the thing. You're just not kind. Like I'm not doing this with kind. You. Like it's clear to see you're not kind.
Everybody in the chat knows I'm kind. Everybody knows I'm kind.
Let's see.
Tranika, you not coming to my defense. Tamika, you not coming to my defense.
Sean, Google the definition of kind and pull it up and let's see. Let's just see. Let's see what it says. So Ashley says, "No, you don't, Mika, an angel." Right.
I'm kind. I'm kind. I just identify as mean.
John says you identify as mean. You get on my fucking nerve. John says if they're ugly, they're ugly. Okay, but you could just not say nothing. You could just there's times where people will ask a question. And if I don't want to be obviously avoiding it, literally I will just slowly change the conversation to something else. And they don't even realize that I didn't answer the question. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm just going to change it to something else. And then they just like, and move on and they forget that they didn't get the answer. I'm not going to make sure.
I'm going to make sure you don't ask me that question ever again.
But I'm not going to.
If you got an ugly kid, I promise you, don't ask me. If your food is nasty at a cookout, don't ask me because I'm going to tell you. I'm not going through the changes in the motions. I'm not doing that. Here he
So
go.
this says generous, helpful, and thinking about other people's feelings. You don't
Thank you.
think about nobody's feelings. You don't think
But I
about
am
nobody's.
generous. I am generous and helpful.
Okay,
So I'm
but
two out of three.
But that's enough. Those are other adjectives. You don't give a fuck about other people's feelings.
I don't have to.
Anyway, let's see. Tranika says, Mika, if Maurice go, we outside. You mourn till the morning, mama.
That's gonna be
Travis says,
stupid. The only way that's gonna
wait.
happen is me and Al got to go together because you already know the type of nigga he is. Stop playing. You need
Listen.
to grow up.
Anyway, Travis says, yeah, Bamboo, you not kind. LOL. See?
Who said that?
Big Trav, what?
Trav don't know me.
Yes, you listen. Big Trav, you got it right.
Trav,
Bella
I'm telling you,
says,
bro. I'm the
OMG,
kind.
that's a cute outfit. LOL. Yeah, and he's done it before. He's done it.
Yes.
And then the person, this be the messed up part. If you're ever around and he does something or says something crazy or off the wall or offensive, the person immediately, they don't make eye contact with him. They turn to you for help. Like what? Don't look at me. He said it.
Listen, there was
It's
a
crazy.
poll. There was a poll on, I think it was Throwback Thursday or something a while ago, and they was like, "Who is the one person you don't want to sit next to at a funeral?" And
Because he gonna
everybody
make you laugh.
they was like, "That nigga Bamboo, you don't want to sit next to that nigga." Listen, I don't really give a fuck. I don't have to. That's the point. I really don't have to because listen, at some point you gotta know A, when you're ugly, B, when your spouse is ugly, your mother, your brother, and then worst of all, your kid. You gotta look at this and be like, God damn, I actually pushed this shit out. Like, you gotta look at this. You know what I'm saying? And at some point in time, you gotta sit and say, all right, you know, it's really not a cute kid. You know what I'm saying? And I can say because all my kids were beautiful, all of them. And you know, I'm grateful. What the Muslim people say, alhamdulillah. I'm
Here
grateful.
you go again. That's 2 days
Yeah.
in a row. Here you go.
Alhamdulillah. I'm grateful. I'm grateful. But if my kids was ugly, there was a time my son went through a spell. You know, he chipped his tooth and shit. And I was like, yeah, man, stop smiling until we get that shit together. You know what I'm saying? Because you're a reflection on the family. and yo, listen, these right here, my teeth, man, shit, that's major work I had done, and they still kind of fucked up. That's why I got a crazy bottom smile. Look, pay attention. It's a half a smile. You feel me? It looked like I got a good smile, but I don't. My dentist, listen, I'm going to tell y'all this story, and then I'm going to let y'all go ahead and talk for a second. I got my teeth fixed. It took me like 2 years. My dentist literally put me out her chair. I went there to get a cleaning, and she said, what kind of insurance do you have? And I was like, oh, I got Delta Premier. And I swear to God, on my mother ashes, that bitch looked at me and said, and your mouth look like this? I got up and left. She like, but we can work on it. I was going to the dentist every other day, so that my insurance will cover it before the fiscal year kick in. So that I got a decent smile now.
You're half a smile. John says, I'd rather have someone that tell me the truth than someone that's gonna lie behind my back and smile in my face.
Facts.
I agree with that, but that doesn't make you kind. It's just be honest and keep it real. Yes, but yeah. Anyway, so
why
Ashley
would you
says
lie
Mika
to the
is
person?
Bamboo. Ashley says Mika is Bamboo. I'm not lying to them, and I'm not talking about them behind their back. Best believe anything that I say about a person to you, I've already said to them, and I'm gonna let them know that I'm gonna say this to somebody else. So we're not gonna have don't act surprised later. Whatever I said about a person is because I already said to the person, and that's just facts. So yeah, Ashley said Mika is Bamboo kind. John said he is kind. Mika said,
Thank you,
yeah,
John.
Ash, he is. He is not.
Thank you, baby. Thank you, baby.
John
Thank you,
says, don't ask me a question that you don't want the answer. Ashley says, Mika ended the conversation. He's kind.
Thank you, baby.
Let's see. Raymond says, let's keep it 100. Bamboo is a thoughtful and kind person to those who deserve it. I feel
Thank
like
you,
he's
brother.
very thoughtful to those who deserve it. But again, I just would not, me personally, would not put the word kind to describe him. It's a lot of words, and he's a cool person. It's not, that doesn't make him a bad person.
I'm kind,
It's just
Destiny.
that's
That the
their
peop-
description of
The
you, and that's
people have
fine.
spoken. The people have
That's their
spoken.
description of you, and that's totally fine. Don't ask me because I already
The
said what
people
I
have
said.
spoken.
Anyways, Travis says, LOL, I knew you for over a month now on a weekly basis. That's right, Big Trav.
Trav, I'm telling
Actually,
you,
it
Trav,
might have been longer than a month now.
Trav, if you hang out with me, I promise you, you're gonna have the time of your life, and you're gonna be like, yo,
You
he a
will.
cool dude. He
You
a kind nigga. He
No,
kind.
not,
and
don't stop trying to throw that
what's
in
the
there. You
other
trying to
word?
smooth that in.
What's the other word? Kinder or something like that. Yeah, I'm all of that. Yeah.
Tranika says, if that makes sense. Mika says, yes, Ray. Tranika says, I agree, Ray. And Mika says, well, Nika, they gotta go. Brianna says, some people, kids are ugly. I'm just saying. Yeah.
Thank
I
you,
mean, it's the
Brianna.
truth,
Thank
but
you.
I'm just not gonna.
I'm gonna let you know. Don't waste your money putting them $200 sneakers on that ugly foot. Don't do that.
Ugly
Don't-
foot is
If
crazy.
their face is ugly, the feet gotta be ugly too. Ain't no way in fuck. You can't. When
Oh my God.
when people know their kid is ugly, they put some of the best clothing on
I
them.
mean, they gotta
Because
look good.
they gotta
to-
dress them.
you
They gotta
can't be
because
ugly and bummy.
exactly. So that's how you know when you got an ugly kid, when you go out your way to make their clothing look good, their
So what
appearance
about?
look
But
good.
there's people whose kid is cute and they go out their way to make their kids look good.
Because they got to keep up with the image. That's like an ugly person shouldn't have a ugly attitude either. You ugly motherfucker. You supposed to be kind. You supposed to be grateful. Do Allah, God damn it. You supposed to be
Anyway,
grateful to me.
Johnny says gotta go. John says that's true. You don't want to sit next to Bamboo at a funeral. I was at the table with Bamboo and his wife at my cousin's wedding, and this man had me laughing, laughing the whole time. He have a friend for life.
Facts.
He's definitely a person. He's the life of the party for sure. Travis says, at John, that's cool, man. Bamboo have me laughing every week, so I can't imagine how it would be in person. In stitches, y'all would get kicked out. Don't go nowhere where you're supposed to be quiet. Like if y'all in the court, y'all gonna be sitting in the holding cell for being
Yeah, I
held
got
in
kicked
contempt.
out of court too. It wasn't a good thing. Held in contempt.
And Bella says, yeah, kind and honest are different things, LOL. And Valerie says, he is correct, Travis. And then Travis says, Valerie, you know Bamboo personally too?
Yeah. Man, Val will tell you, I done came down to the Virginia. I done came down to the Delaware to see them people. Yeah, that's my people. They know I'm kind of. Go ahead.
This is the, and I think I might have said this before. When I introduce people to
Here we go.
Bamboo, I literally have to give them a warning. Like I'd be like, hey, listen, when you getting ready to meet my godfather, he a little rough around the edges. He's going to roast you. If there's anything wrong, you will know. If you're questioning whatever, you will find out. You cannot take it personal. If you don't have thick skin, don't even come over. Everything's gonna be messed up, and you're gonna leave with your feelings hurt. I said he can take it. So if you want to dish some back, you can. I
prefer that.
I
prefer that.
You cannot say you have not been warned. He is rough. Okay. I said if you lighthearted, you're gonna have a good time. It's gonna be a good time. But if you're gonna be sensitive and you and your feelings, don't come around this man. And then,
man, listen, me and Destiny's biological father.
Mm-hmm.
Now, for a minute, we had a beef that we didn't know we had because we were both lied to. But man, when we got around each other, oh man, we had the time of our lives. It was so good that the next day it was at my house for fish and grits and everything. We had such a great time because I'm not who y'all think I am. Listen,
he's
when
a
the cameras
good
go
person.
off,
That's what I'm saying. He's really a great person. He's an asshole, but he's like a good kind of asshole. And he's an asshole that you want around. You're like, yeah, bring that asshole over here and let's hear some asshole shit, So
no, well, hold on now with all the assholes. I mean, goddamn. Slow down.
I mean, listen, it is what it is, I love you, little asshole, little shithead.
Listen, Trav, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. Valerie is Tamika's family, but man, when I met
Y'all
Valerie,
done been married for so long, bro. That's your family.
yeah, but no, when I met Valerie, Lynn, Jackie, at everybody at the family reunion, oh man, I'm telling you, man, we had the time of our lives. And Arlene, oh, Arlene drive fast. She drive fast. I don't drive fast. I swear to God, B, we gonna have a good time. At some point, we all gonna link up, but we gonna have a good time. I promise you that. I can't listen, Trav. I'm gonna say this, man, and then you know it's gonna be whatever. I lost a brother in 2017. I lost a brother in 2019. Then I fucked around and lost my mother in 2023. I don't got time for the bullshit, bro. I ain't got time to be somewhere sad, man. I want to have a good time for the rest of my time here.
Yeah, but you've been acting up before they was lost. So I mean, yes, have a good time.
I get that.
But you've been doing the same stuff. The same no filter, the same recklessness. Way
my mother used
before.
to ask me. My mother used to ask me. She used to say, "Why are you like this?"
That's what I say. The same thing. How the hell?
Why are you like this? And I'm like, hey, listen, you know, there was some shit I told my mother, man, that my brothers couldn't believe I told her. You know what I'm saying? And you know, they was like, yo, why would you tell mommy that? Because I actually told her, I said, well, you know, Ma, I came out head first. Your pussy was actually the first one I ever ate.
What would you say? Oh my gosh, that's disgusting.
I came out head first. I said, listen, you was actually the first one I ever tasted before.
That's disgusting. Why would you even think about that? That's disgusting.
She said, Maurice, why are you like this? My God, where did I go wrong?
She dropped you on the head. You probably fell off the bed one too many times.
Listen, man.
Mika says, Trav, Val, my cousin. Valerie said, yes. Ashley says, now how you get kicked out of court because he always acting up. He the nigga you can't bring nowhere. People got to come to him. It's best if we turn up either in a park or at his house. Like, we can't just be bringing him places because places with policies and restrictions don't go too well.
When I say I got kicked out of court, I got kicked out of court and put in the holding cell to they held me in contempt. But they kicked me out of the room because court was supposed to start at 9:30. And I got there at 9:25, but the judge ain't get there to fucking 10:30. So I had to ask him, now what if I came in here at 10:30? What would you do with me? And he showed me. Put me in he showed me. He put me in the holding cell. And I was there to I was there to 4:30.
See, and you probably would have been out at 11, 12.
Yeah, I was there to 4:30. He was like, have you learned your lesson? And I was like, not really, but I'm all right.
Travis says, what's the story on Sean meeting Bamboo? LOL. And then he says, Mika, Bamboo got family? LOL. So, yes, the story is before Sean met Bam, I gave Sean the same. Again, I give when I say everybody, literally everybody gets this disclaimer. Like everybody. I'm like, listen, the same thing that I told y'all I say is the same thing. So I told Sean. Now, Sean, he's from Brooklyn, New York. And Sean is rough. And again, y'all, this whole conversation about, is he, what's that again? Alpha, whatever. In the relationship with me, he's different than, like I said, how he is regularly outside. So Sean don't play like he ain't for shits and giggles. So I had to give him the label, and I'm like, okay, this is either gonna go really left or they're gonna rock with each other. But I wasn't sure, and I'm like, all right, these are two very important men to me. So like, I kind of need this to work. When I tell you, I was holding my breath. And so like they met, and then Bamboo's like, what up? Sean's like, what up? And then the what up, I was like trying to peep the vibes of the what up. And it was kind of like, all right, it ain't terrible, but it's nothing there yet. And then, I'm trying to like ease stuff in, like, oh, so, like doing me, trying to be the little buffer. And then of course I can't be there the whole time. So they having their own little side conversations and stuff. And I end up having, I think me and Mika had to go somewhere. And we left them too. And I'm like, oh shit, Meek. Like, I don't know what's gonna happen. The house might be burnt down when we come back. I don't know how it's gonna go.
You know what's crazy is real wreck real. You know what I'm saying? Still sharp and still. You know what I'm saying? You know a real nigga when you're around a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? And it was my honor to see that she had found such a real nigga. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't recall meeting anybody that she's ever fucked with before. So it was an honor for me. It was an honor for me to for her to say, I want you to meet him. And, I ain't gonna front, man, since day 10, like the 10th day, man, I loved him like a son. I love the nigga.
It went really well.
Yeah, then the nigga, after a while, he got interested in motorcycles with me. And, he picked up a Buell and then he picked up a real bike. And I threw that jab in there. Mm-hmm. But yeah, man, believe it or not, man, I love Sean like a son, man. I really do. That's my nigga. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's my nigga.
Right. And Bamboo do got family. He got a big family too. So let's see. Ashley says, good question, Travis. How did you prepare Sean to see Bamboo? And so Valerie says facts. Tranika said disclosure. Mika said facts, Des. Travis says my condolences, Bamboo. Brianna says, oh, sorry, Bamboo. John says that's it's his personality. You love it or hate it, but it's Bamboo. And that's exactly what it is. And the thing is, we clash. Me and him, we clash. And most of the time it's a good clash. Like we just throw shots for shots. And then we start laughing. We be flaming each other. We be real when this camera goes off, because then we can add personal stuff in here. That's not, you can't be throwing everything out on the live. And so we get to really like jab in and dig in. Like, remember that time? Like, you get to get in there and we be cutting deep and we be cracking up. And there's rare times he gonna drag it and make it seem like it's often, but it's rare times where we actually clash and like, all right, I need space. Listen, it mainly be me saying that I need the space.
I thought we was gonna go left today when I asked you. I said, you stupid or retarded? She's like, you stupid or retarded? I thought it was gonna go left, but I was like, fuck it, let's wheel it in.
Mm-hmm. So let's see. Mika said facts. That's sure. She sure did. John says facts. Bella says a lot of energy. And Mika says definitely dropped. Let's see. John says Brooklyn. Travis says Biggie, my all-time favorite. Sean. Ashley
why every time somebody mentioned Brooklyn, they mention Biggie?
Mm-hmm, that's why I chuckled.
What happened to Big L and them?
I love New York. You know what? New York, I ain't gonna lie, I love New York too. I only dated guys from New York.
Stand New York. Nothing about it. Nothing about New York.
John says, laughing my ass off, a real bike. Travis says a
Buell.
He had John,
he had a Buell.
Bikes?
Sean had a little Buell. Sean had a little Buell, man, and I swear to you, man, when we was going around the corner to one of his friends' house, it looked like Mario Kart.
Don't do it.
It looked crazy on that little bike, man.
So
but
first of all, Tranika says, so that's the Seans are in New York. No, they're not. Actually, the Sean that I got was the New York Sean. The Sean that I have today.
Why the fuck is you worried about that for, Tranika? You ain't got nothing to worry about that for.
The Sean that I have today is a blend between New York and a lot of me putting into stuff into us shaping each other. Because the Sean that I got today is not the Sean that I had at all. The Brooklyn nigga that I had before, that nigga was rough. Okay, I had to be like, first of all, okay, but you're not talking to me like that. Like, like when I tell you we had the growing pains, I'm telling you we had the growing pains. Like we had the growing pains.
You got with True.
Right, exactly. That nigga was rough, like rough. I'm talking like rough, like it was not there was no physical. He never laid hands on me, so I'm not saying rough like that, but like just the way his demeanor, his mannerisms, like just yeah, it was rough. So yeah, they not in New York. They not. I mean, you might find a rare one, but then you just gotta have to work and y'all gotta shape each other. It ain't gonna come out the box like that. No. This is, if you press factory reset, we ain't gonna make it. I can't go back. If you press the button that says make this full on Brooklyn again, I'm out. I'm gonna head out. I'm like, all right, it's been
return
real.
to sender.
Return for sure. His mom said I can't send him back though. I don't know where he gonna go, but it ain't gonna work. So let's see. Brianna says New York people have the best energy. I mean, they can for sure. But
they got the worst person. They got the worst personalities, in the whole motherfucking world. Every day mad about
you love Sean. You just said you
I love Sean.
10 days.
I love Sean. I was actually surprised that he was a New York nigga because I don't get along with New York niggas because they hit everybody. They hit everybody with the same thing. You know who you talking to, son? I'm from New York. So the fuck what? You know what I'm saying? Listen.
I feel like only Bronx niggas do that, but that's
no,
just me.
Nigga, you know, nigga, I'm from New York, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like nigga, all right, but you here though. You know what I'm saying? Listen, man, Sean is probably I got another cousin named Sean Gray. Them two Seans is probably the only real niggas I fuck with out in New York. And my nigga Raymond, my brother Raymond.
What about William John Brown?
He ain't from Brooklyn. That's just his nickname. He ain't never been to Brooklyn.
So anyway,
the nigga name should have been Connecticut. He never been to Brooklyn.
That's crazy. John says New York is the best. I moved here in '96 for LA and I guess from LA and Detroit. He didn't say he's from. He said he moved here in '96.
John, listen, John, you my guy. I love you, man. But I know your address, bro. That's not New York.
What is it, like White Plains or Rye?
You ask a Brooklyn, you ask a New York nigga, they're gonna tell you don't say that, John.
Portchester.
You ain't far from it.
That's crazy. Really? Just over the thing, New Rochelle? That's crazy. That. Look, Phelan, come on now. I probably did already said it in one of the mixes.
I love John, man. John's my guy. But man, stop telling people you live in New York, man. You live in Westchester.
Shanika says, I was asking for the ladies. Chill. Bella says, I can't picture Sean being so rough. He seems so gentle. No, see, here's the thing. Sean is the quiet before the storm. But when that storm hit through, again, I think we said this. He's yeah. So that's all I can really say. You can't, yeah. That's whoo, stories for days. Travis says, Bella, if he from Brooklyn, he ain't gentle. Trust me. If you know, you know. Valerie says, real women bring out the best in real men. You did that, Des. Oh, you know, I didn't even think about that, but and the thing is, he'll say it. He'll say he changed because I helped shape him or whatever. And I changed because of him too. I'll give him his flowers.
I remember talking to this nigga and he said, man, we ain't need no driver's license in Brooklyn. we got the train here. We got a train here. This nigga finally got his license in Connecticut. Mm-hmm. My nigga.
That's crazy. Let's see.
Hey, John, you're from Westchester. Stop. You my nigga and I love you. But I promise you, matter of fact, that's Sean. John said he from Westchester. Is that New York? You can just scream it out.
He gonna be like, no.
Hell no. What you say?
That's not New York. He said that I don't even know. Can they see and hear him? He said that's not New York. That's not the five boroughs. Oh, they can't hear you either?
Nah.
Okay,
John, you my nigga, man. But I'm telling you, if you ask anybody from New York, they're gonna tell you don't tell people you from New York, man. Kai said all day on this podcast. But go ahead. I love you, man.
Ashley says, man, boo, how you hate New York? Come on, man.
I just do, man. I had a bad experience. I went out there. The niggas fucking took the radio out my goddamn car. They poor asses.
So they robbed you.
They didn't rob me. They took something from me. Robbing me.
They robbed you.
They took something from my car. They didn't rob me. They robbed
you.
Listen.
It's your property.
I love Connecticut, man, because we get to walk around with these things. You feel me? I'm a big gun guy, so I get to walk around with these things. So in New York, they can't do that. So yeah. Guns is life.
So let's see. Mika says, yes, Val. Ashley says, I can tell Sean a quiet problem, and now I know he's from New York. Yeah, a big problem. John says, bro, I live in New York State.
Okay. Accountability.
Mika says, William. Ashley says, what part of New York, John? John says, okay, I give you that, Westchester. Ashley says, John, that's not real New York. LOL, I have family in New York. Travis says, yeah, you got robbed. LOL. John
I didn't
says,
get robbed.
you, Ash.
Robbing is when somebody come and take it from you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody stole something from me, from my car. They didn't take it from me.
Oh,
they
so
took it from
okay,
my
you
car.
were burglarized.
Yep. That's what I would say. Because
They
that's you
don't change
already
the
know.
fact that they done took something from you.
I ain't even get into that because you already know how I get down.
Bella says,
You
not you
already
getting
know.
stuck up. LOL.
You already
The
know
thing
I play
is-
with them things.
Yeah, but
Stop
the thing
playing
is,
with me.
you didn't have that in New York unless you was risking going
That's
to
what
jail.
I'm trying to tell you. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I play with them things. Stop playing. We all play with them things. Stop playing.
Listen.
Matter of fact,
he said,
I ain't even gonna young game myself. I'm just gonna leave it at that. We play with them things. You know what I mean?
So, let's say Ashley says they carry in New York illegally. No, they do, but if you trying to do things the right way, I ain't going to jail because you in New York you go to jail for the gun and for each bullet that you have.
Yep.
So, you're gonna be there
Connecticut,
for
we
a
could
long
walk
time.
around. Connecticut, we could walk around, and it's an open carry state. You know what I'm saying? We could walk around with a 9. We could walk around with a shotgun. We
Well,
could
see,
walk
the
around
thing
with
is,
whatever we want.
in the northern states, it's not as common for people to be walking around carrying like they do in the southern states because they don't need to go through all these extra red tapes. As long as they're not a felon, they could just go ahead and they're a certain age, whatever the state requires, they could just go ahead and just buy a gun. They could go ahead walk around with ARs. They could just do that and it'd be okay. You can't do that in the northern states, so you have to have your stuff together to be able to walk around with it. And
Oh yeah, we walk around
Yeah.
with them things. And that's for sure.
John
That's
says,
for
bro,
sure.
New York is a big state. I don't live in the city, but the city is not just New York. But the thing is, it's not
no,
technically,
no.
but
No.
people, when they think of New York, they thinking of the city. They're not thinking of, upstate New York. They're not thinking of,
Buffalo,
Westchester.
Rochester,
Yeah, no, they're not thinking of all
Binghamton,
of that. Unless
Syracuse.
they're from the area, they don't care about none of that. If you be like, oh, I'm from New York, they're gonna think one of the 5 boroughs, and then as soon as you say you're not, they're gonna be like, what is that? That's not New York. So
Listen, I got a goddaughter. If you tell Taylor Blue that you from anywhere outside the 5 boroughs, it's over. It's over. She is strictly from Queens. She a New York head all day, every day. I promise you. But listen, man, it's all right. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't live in New York either, John. You know what I'm saying? I would not. I would not.
So
That's
Ashley
not
says,
my
yeah,
thing.
Georgia, we can carry anything. Valerie says, lock
Yeah, I
and
can't
loaded.
carry anything in Georgia.
But they can.
So whoa, yeah, whoa, because I might have to move to
You
Georgia.
can have
Y'all
extended clips. You can have
in Georgia?
Yes, you can. Yes.
Oh,
they
I'm
can.
moving. I'm
They
moving.
can. And you don't have to register. They don't have to register their firearms. No, you just got to be of age, 18 or over, and you
You don't need no permit?
felony. Nothing. No, they did away with it.
So hold on.
You could
Whoa.
conceal carry. You could open carry. You good to go in the state of Georgia. Because I was looking at various different states, so you good to go. They don't
Oh
play.
God, no.
The thing
Yeah, I
is,
don't think
so
I'll
the
be
thing
out
is
there.
this: in the South, it's not. Oh, do you have a gun? It's bro. Where's your gun? Where is it? Because you got it. Where is it?
So if you got a felony,
I said
you can carry?
for felons and people under 18.
Yeah, I don't think I want to live out there, man. It's too many retarded people out there. Listen, listen.
I mean, they
I got
everywhere.
listen. I got a whole cousin that moved down to Georgia, and he couldn't get his driver's license down in Connecticut, but he got down there and got a CDL. I don't.
I mean, they do drive crazy.
And this is the God's honest truth. I'm not gonna say no names. I swear to God. and Mika could verify this. We got a family member that was deemed legally blind in Connecticut, and went to Georgia and got driver's license.
Oh wow.
Yeah, y'all, they be bugging down there. They be bugging down there.
They do.
Yeah, they be bugging.
So also, y'all, Sean says that upstate New York is Canada. So there's that.
Hold on, John, you in Michigan? What you doing in Michigan?
Let's see. Okay. Ashley says, yeah, Georgia, we can carry anything. Valerie says, locked and loaded. Travis says, so true, Ashley. John, stop it. LOL. Yes, we can. Bamboo. Southern boys don't play. Ashley says, yes, does everyone have a gun down here? John says, well, I'm from Michigan. Laugh my ass off. You know what? I've never been to Michigan. Celeste says,
no, he said, I'm in Michigan.
He says, I'm
no.
from
God damn,
Michigan.
Let me get my glasses, man.
Yes, bro.
Shut your ass up, Destiny.
Celeste says,
Celeste don't even count. She only been down there for a while.
You said
she don't
where?
Even count. Alabama. She don't even count.
Oh,
she
and
only,
oh, okay. Oh, I never seen it put that way. Okay.
She only been
Alabama,
down there for a year.
All you need is a resident ID, and you can walk out the gun show with an assault gun. Bella says, yeah, even in Alabama, guns are heavy in the South. And Ashley says, Michigan is a beautiful state.
That's why them niggas always on the first 48. That's why they always on the first 48 in Alabama. Mobile.
You always talking about Mobile, yo. Our peoples was there. Like, you need to stop.
Listen,
we got history.
I've said it before, and I'll say it again. I am never leaving Connecticut. I love this place. I'm never leaving.
I was out. They was taxing too much. Bella says, Celeste, you from Alabama. Tranika says Birmingham.
No. Celeste from Connecticut.
Celeste says not from, just moved here.
Yes.
Well, why you always got to tell people business? Let people say what they want people to know.
Yeah, you ain't gonna rep something that you ain't.
She didn't even say she didn't even rep nothing. So relax. John
Lewis.
says, Ash, Michigan is okay. I love Atlanta now. My mom moved there. Bella says, girl, where at? Oh, so we got them too. Maybe they could get together.
Yeah, they from
Les says thanks, Des. Yeah, because his bald ass head always trying to put people business on Front Street.
She from Lewis. Stop. You from Lewis.
And people don't be needing to know everything. People is crazy. Literally, people are crazy. You talking about crazy? You talking about people crazy in the southern states? People is crazy everywhere. Because niggas is bugging in Connecticut too.
How in one breath you talk about Karen and playing with them things, in the next breath you talk about people crazy?
They are, but they're crazy everywhere. It ain't gonna stop nothing.
I would not advise nobody to show up to my door. I wouldn't. I just really wouldn't. It's not gonna end well.
Well, anyway, Celeste says she's in Mobile, Bella.
Mobile.
And then John says Montgomery is cool. Ashley says Atlanta, the best city. Well, New York might be up there with us. Atlanta is a jungle. Let me tell you. Atlanta is...
You don't want my take on Atlanta.
Atlanta is glamorous online, right? Like you see the TikToks and you see this, you see that. And... you know, they real life thugging it out there. It's not Chirac, but it's close right there. You know, it might be Iran. You know, it's Atlanta is ghetto. Bella says, "Girl, Mobile, we gotta meet up."
Yeah, Bella, your word ain't good for nothing because you said you was gonna get on the live.
She can't even spell it right, but she meant you hear, Bella. So yeah, so hopefully they can connect. That'll be cute.
I mean, it'll be cute and whatever. You know what I mean?
You a hater. Ashley says Atlanta is ghetto, LOL. It is. It's not a real place. It's not a real place. It's not.
Ain't nothing like Connecticut, man. Y'all come on down here. Let me show you a good
It's
time.
nothing like Connecticut because ain't shit going on in Connecticut. Connecticut, like when people be like, "Oh, what is it to do in Connecticut?" Yes. Like you know how each state got their little something. I be like, we ain't got shit.
What you talking about? We got shit in Connecticut. What you talking about? We got strip clubs out here too.
Strip clubs? That's not something. I'm talking about something real that only this state can offer.
Clam chowder. What you talking about?
You can get that in MASH. You can get that in Rhode Island. Like, come on.
Listen, Des, don't do that.
I'm dead ass. I'm
you
dead
know,
ass.
you know, Connecticut is where it's at. Stop
It's
that.
not. It's not. It's
Oh
not.
my God.
I'm
You
from
know that.
there and I'm proud. That's okay, but it's not where it's at. I'm gonna keep it real. I don't give a fuck
Connecticut
where I'm
is where
from.
it's at. Anywhere you down in Mobile and Alabama and the Carolinas and all that, and in Georgia, all they gonna do is bowl you to death. Oh, y'all want to go bowling? That's all they gonna do is bowl you
What
to
are you
death.
talking about?
The fuck?
So
Like y'all niggas act like.
what's a good big thing to do in Connecticut?
Well, you know, normally we go to the Big E. We got. You
That's
know, we
not
got
Connecticut.
fair.
That's Massachusetts.
We got.
What do
We
you do
got
in
fair.
Connecticut?
We
We
got
gotta go to other
carnival.
states to have
We
fun.
got
We going to New
carnivals
York. We
and
going to Jersey.
that's
We
how.
going to
That's
Mass.
how you. That's how
We
you
going to
want to
Rhode
do it.
Island. Like, come on,
That's
stop.
that's what.
Stop the
That's
cap.
what.
Stop the cap. It's nothing to do in
That's what you
Connecticut.
want to do. That's what
We
you
a
want to do.
step
You
up
want to.
from Delaware. Delaware is a
You
through state. You just go through it to get to the next state. Ain't shit to
listen,
do in Connecticut. I'm just saying what it is, you know?
yo, Des, on some real shit. Yo, I need you to hand in your Connecticut card, bro. I'm
Listen,
revoking it.
it's on my
I'm
birth
revoking
certificate,
it.
so you can take whatever cards you
I'm
think you want to
revoking
take.
it. You're not from here.
So
You're not from
anyway,
here.
Celeste says,
Wherever
Hater
you are, that's where
Maurice.
you're gonna be.
Bella says, born and raised in Mobile. Trinika says, Maurice, stop. Connecticut, born as fuck, and is. Charlotte says, I'm from Alabama. Brianna says, sorry, Bamboo. CT sounds horrible. It's they take your money. They take your money. Now, don't get me wrong. It's some good food.
Oh,
It's some
my
good food. But it's nothing to do. I wouldn't go there just for the food. Like, it's not, no. John says,
I
Connecticut
want-
is boring. I used to live in Norwalk, Connecticut. Celeste says,
Norwalk
okay,
Norwalk is boring. I live in the Bridgeport. Norwalk is boring. I mean, they call it Norwalk.
they do call it the
I mean,
whack. But
yeah.
either way, Connecticut as a whole in general is just,
You know,
it's just
Connecticut
boring.
ain't boring, man. We have a good time out here.
It
Man.
is. It's the
I
same
love
thing. I'm not
Connecticut.
talking about going out, hanging out to the bar, club, lounge, all that. Same old, same old. I'm talking about like real life fun. It's not. It's not real life fun.
What's your idea of real life fun?
Not Connecticut. Celeste says, okay, definitely got to meet and talk about my niece's husband. LOL. Damn lie. Bella says, Charlotte, you too. I'm excited. Yes, Celeste. Mika says, nothing Connecticut. See? Tranika says, nothing. Okay. Valerie says, Connecticut has the 4 ports, the ferry, and fresh seafood.
And we got fabulous beaches.
Stop
Fabulous.
saying that lie. You keep talking about these fabulous anyway.
We got
Ashley
fabulous
says-
beaches.
Ashley says,
And
Bamboo,
parks.
CT is known for nothing. Exactly. That's it.
That's what we want to be known for, is nothing. We want to go somewhere, fuck up and leave and come home. I do
Travis
it all the
says,
time.
why are we talking about Connecticut? It's so many better states. It is. And Bella says, what beach? Don't entertain it. It's nothing there. I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't
We
recommend.
got Seaside.
Stop. Stop.
Yes,
He
you
done
know
already
Seaside popping.
Googled it. It's not.
You know
It's popping in
Seaside
the sense of it's
popping.
going down, but not as no.
It's Seaside is popping.
No. Anyway, moving along.
Stanford is in Connecticut. We got Cove, Cummins
Anyway,
Beach out
moving
there,
along.
West
No.
Beach out there. It's
So I
popping.
have a question. I have a
Bring
question.
them out.
Well, actually, you had a question about being. Well, maybe we should save that because we done been on here for 2 hours. Y'all ready for us to
Yeah.
go? Y'all ready for us to go? Y'all think it's time to wrap it up? It's 10
What's the
o'clock?
question?
Wait, let's see what the people say because that's another topic.
I just want to. They're pretty sure they want to hear the question now, and we can talk about it later. What's the question?
About do guys think that it's a turn off if a woman has a deeper voice?
Yeah, I'm not doing that with you.
No, I'm not telling you to do
I'm
the
not.
thing. I'm
I'm
not
not.
telling you to do the thing. I'm asking because
Nah.
I was at work the other day and I had got a call. I answered the phone and I just answered the phone, had the conversation or whatever. And when I hung up, I said to my supervisor, I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that they had men working over there in that department." And then he goes, "Oh, well," he was like, "Yeah, there's such and such." And I was like, No. I was like, not that one. I was like, "Oh, look, he calling back right now. Listen." So I put it on speaker, and then he's like, That's not a man." I'm like, No. Listen here, just listen. And he's like, "Yeah, no, that's that's a woman." And I was like, get the fuck out of here. Like, I couldn't believe it because I'm just thinking like, what? So then he goes, she gets it all the time. So then she got a boob job because she wanted to appear more feminine because people kept mistaking her for a man. And so I'm like, all right, but you could have the boobs, you could have a banging face, you could have all this stuff. And if you sound like that, what straight heterosexual man, not somebody that's teeter-tottering, not somebody that's bi, not somebody that's unsure, but a straight heterosexual man is going to be okay with hearing what I just heard and still be turned on? Like, if like, hey baby, like what kind of like what, like you could be getting ready to get it popping and people like don't talk, don't say nothing, right? And you could be quiet, but then as soon as you get the moaning and stuff, like oh, it sounded like a whole nigga, like what, you gonna get turned on? Like how do you operate? And then you got these big boobs now, you got all these women features and you sounding like that. Like what do y'all say? Do is that okay? Like can you like
I ain't even chiming in. I'm just gonna let y'all go ahead and do y'all thing. I know exactly where you going with this shit, and I'm
not. I swear on my kids. I swear to God, this actually happened at work.
I know it happened, but I know where you. I know it happened to you at work, but I know exactly where you're going.
I'm not going with it with that. You can share your opinion and leave that alone. You can leave that alone. Cause see, I wasn't even gonna say that. You opened the box. You creeping up Pandora's, and I didn't even go there. So Brianna says no. Tranika says no. It's boring. This the best thing in CT. Travis says it's Friday. I'm here. Tranika says nah. I know guys that love Glow, but I don't feel like Glow's regular voice is like that. I feel like her rap voice is like strong, but I still don't feel like
Glorilla. Man, y'all better stop playing, man.
I don't think that her voice is like masculine deep. I think that her rap is strong, but when you hear her talk regular, she don't sound like that. You can still tell that she's a female. I'm talking, when I picked up this phone, I thought it was a straight nigga on the line. I ain't gonna hold you. Like I couldn't tell. So then I was like, oh, when he said it, I was like, oh, is she taking testosterone? Like I thought she was in transition or whatever. And so he laughed, but not like meaning it like that, but it's a genuine, like it's a legit question. She's not, like she just smokes a lot of cigarettes and so her voice sound like that, and it just is what it is. But it's just crazy.
7 p.m. Friday. I ain't got no nigga, ain't got me.
Celeste says LOL. Mika says Seaside is good. It's not. Ashley says no, LOL, that's sad. Travis says nope, not for me. I need a woman in always even sound box. For sure. Like I just couldn't imagine. Cause like think about it in the reverse. If you got a dude and he like, hey baby, do you need me to cook dinner for you tonight? Even if he say like masculine and tough, but with a female voice, like like
no.
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and go out and fix that car. Yeah, pass me the screwdriver out of the toolbox.
That's his position. Stop doing that, man.
If he got a female voice, man, listen, don't play. Nah. And
I ain't got the most strongest voice either, though. So, my voice ain't that strong. You know what I mean?
I didn't say strong. I'm talking extreme ends. Where if you hear more times than not, you get called the opposite sex, you probably are one of the ones that have either a deeper voice or a more feminine voice, depending on which way you go. If it's something that people get confused all the time when they hear you on the phone, or what's worse is when they see you in person and they still can't tell what you are, and you're not trying to be a part of, you're not trying to do it that way. And it's just, people still get confused, So let's see. Bella says, my mom has a deep voice and get that all the time. Haha. I mean, poor
she ain't the only one.
She gonna say, sorry, mom. Listen, do she smoke a lot of cigarettes though? Like, is that what
it is? Here we go.
So John says, stay out of it, Bamboo. It's a setup. It's not.
Yes,
Ashley
it is.
says, Glow sexy. That's my baby. And Celeste says, LOL, Bella. Ashley says, sing it, Bamboo. And Bella says, Celeste, is true. Celeste says, y'all just don't know how happy I was when the phone sex shit stopped. Brianna says, Bamboo, you don't have a girl voice, though. He don't have a girl voice. It's a difference between, you don't need to have an extra, deep, Barry White voice. That's fine. But we can tell that you're a male. You don't sound like you just took a balloon full of helium and started talking.
I'm saying, hold on. I'm saying though.
You don't even sound right. Travis says, "Do women really love deep voices?"
Of course they do. Whose is it?
I just feel like. Did you just say whose is it? I
Whose
feel
is
like I don't necessarily have a problem with a deep voice. To me, it'd be where you weren't expecting it. Like it's kind of off. Like that person don't look like they sound like that. If that makes sense. Like there was this one guy. He's like so tiny and skinny, and his voice was so deep. You turn around, you're like, who the fuck is that? Like you stole somebody's voice. Is somebody trapped in there? It's crazy. Trinika says deep voices are sexy though. Ashley says not really. Trinika says for men. Celeste says
Trinika, I'm gonna need you to stop because you're gonna find yourself hurt, little girl. Stop. You're gonna find yourself hurt.
Celeste says
Stop
if it's
playing.
very white voice, I'm for it. Bella says I love a deep voice. Trinika
Her
says
husband don't even have a deep voice.
you said who?
Her husband don't have a deep voice.
She
Rich
didn't
don't got
say
a deep
anything
voice.
about her husband having a deep voice. Valerie says yes, very white all day. There's this rapper, and I can't remember his name. Sean might remember his name, but he was watching one of those Vlad. It's a YouTube for people who might not know, a YouTube channel that interviews like rappers and celebrities or whatever. And he was watching it. One day I came in and it was this deep voice, like it's a distinct deep voice, and I'm like, who the hell is that? And I look, and it's this light skinned rapper, and I'm like, he looked like he's not soft. I don't know the word that I don't know, but the voice didn't fit the face. And I just was surprised. And then I couldn't even pay attention to what he was saying because I'm just caught up in him sounding like that. And it's unexpected. And this was this real deep, bassy voice. And it just was like a strong voice. Celeste says, thanks, Des. Brianna says, yes, a deep voice is sexy. Nothing better than a laid back man. Trinika said it's 7 p.m. Friday. It's 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga. You know the rest. And
Shit,
that nigga
keep
ain't
on
got
playing.
me.
Keep on playing, Trinika. You're gonna find yourself hurt, little girl. Stop playing.
You said
You know-
you on both sides.
She knows she don't got that kind of nigga.
Oh, it was
Stop
him.
playing.
What's his name?
There you go.
Oh, it's Lil Bit. What's Lil Bibby? Is that how you say it? Lil Bibby?
Didn't he get killed?
Did he? I don't know. I can't keep up with these. With these.
Lil Bibby, I think Lil Bibby got killed.
He dead, Sean? Is he dead? You ain't typing fast enough. He trying to tell me, is he dead?
Is that the same Bibby that
He's
Nah, I ain't
not
gonna-
dead. No, he's not. He said. So his voice is so deep, and it don't look like he sound like that to me, in my opinion. And his it's just yeah. But anyway, I don't think it'd be a problem. I don't think it'd
Trinika,
be
you
a
need to-
problem.
Trinika, you need to stop. You're gonna find yourself hurt, little girl. I'm telling you now. Stay in a child's place.
So did you want to throw in where you were talking about golden showers on the ride?
What?
The golden showers on the ride.
I was talking about all men got this cup that they keep in their car. And if you traveling with me, oh, I'm pissing in that cup. And if you behind me on your motorcycle, you hit. Cause when I pour it out the window, your windshield gonna get a little rainbow effect on it. Promise you that.
Disgusting.
What you mean? That's not disgusting. All men do that.
I'm not talking about peeing in a cup. I'm talking about throwing it out the window.
Where the
You
fuck
need to
else
be
I'm gonna put it?
charged. You
Where-
wait
when am I
until you
gonna-
get to a stopping point and you pour it out on the ground, the grass, a garbage can.
Nah, I might have to piss again. And it don't make sense to have piss on top of piss. I'm throwing it out the window. Whoever behind me gonna get it. You feel me?
I hope you get a
Yeah.
ticket for that one day.
You can't ticket me for that.
I hope you get a ticket for that one day.
How do you know it's piss that I'm throwing out the window?
Well, first of all, you're not supposed to be just dumping liquid out the window anyway while you're driving. That's hazardous.
Correct.
I'm gonna Google and see what states have what laws. I'm gonna look it up and look into it and see. So when you traveling, I can report you to all of the states that you got to travel through to let them know. I'm gonna give him. He's in a rape van, the Astro. This what he driving. This
I
is
don't
direction to
in my
travel.
Astro van. I work
If you
in my,
see him throwing pee out the
dis-
window,
disrespectful. I don't travel in my Astro van. I work on my Astro van.
he might be trying to grab kids. You never know. You got Amber
Why?
Alerts. Check him first.
Well, I can't wait for tonight's meeting. Look, Look at Travis. Travis said he got a piss cup.
It's nothing wrong with having the
I
piss
bet you
cup.
John got a piss cup.
It's okay.
Tranika, you gonna find yourself hurt, little girl.
Brianna says, Tranika girl, 95 degrees. Tranika says, you piss good. You piss good until you get to that car. Mika says 95. Tranika says,
okay.
Keep.
Okay, Lene. Keep on. Lene, you know. Keep
Travis
on playing.
says, I have a piss cup too. LOL. Tranika, Mika is 95 degrees. So again, Sean has a piss cup and all that too, and it's fine. But he's not dumping it. One. He's not dumping it on people. So
I'm not intentionally dumping it on nobody. I just accidentally dump it on somebody.
Accidentally dump it on somebody.
Now,
Somebody's behind you. Don't dump it out the window.
Oh, I'm dumping.
Ashley says you nasty too, Travis. Sean will get only a cup that he could put it he could close it and seal it, because the last thing you want is to be having it sitting and then stop and it splash or something in the car. If he got to pee, we don't feel like stopping, he'll use the piss cup, close it up, and then when we stop, he's going to dump it and then put the cup container back in the car so he can have it again.
Nothing like a Cumberland Farms cup
with the hand sanitizer and wipes and all that stuff. So
what's that? They got this place down in Georgia. They got really big cups. It's Quick something.
Oh, Quick something. Quick Trip.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, they got it.
I think in South Carolina too.
Oh, that cup hold a lot of piss, and they got a nice big rim.
Anyway, Mika says yes. Nika. Bella says only men. Shaking my head. Yeah, they do. They do. But anyway,
if y'all had that privilege, y'all would do it too.
Possibly.
Say you won't. I know you would.
I'm not dumping pee out the window on people. That's what I'm not gonna do.
They actually got a little thing that you can piss in a
little
cup.
funnel thingy. Yeah,
I know, they actually got one.
And,
so
and how many women are using it?
Oh, I ain't got nothing to do with that.
Oh, okay, right.
I'm pulling the 8 out. I'm pulling the 8 out, putting it in the cup.
No, it's not 8 starting from the gooch. We already covered that yesterday.
It's 8. It's 8.
Travis says, Ashley, LOL, it's a guy's thing.
It's a man thing.
I think that is going to wrap this episode of the Pop-Up.
Yeah, man. We 2 hours in, man, and 3 o'clock don't come quick. But it's Saturday night, and normally that's
and remember, he ain't washing until Monday morning.
That I just got out the shower.
Oh, now it's Friday. He said he don't shower on Fridays, but now he just got out the shower.
I just got out the shower. I told you I was at the garage working on something. Didn't I tell you that? Didn't I tell you that? So there you go, running your mouth. But it don't matter.
Celeste
if I don't wash
if
tomorrow,
I gotta go, I'ma go. Travis says I'm washing though. Yeah, no, he ain't gonna wash.
Celeste is that type that she will go wherever. I done heard some stories about. I heard some stories about Celeste.
Tanika says nasty.
Her too. She's a liar. She's a liar. Her too.
So anyway, thank you guys again for tuning in, and you guys hung out for the whole time. Like we ain't never been on live this long. I don't know if the replays, they're gonna look and see 2 hours, and they ain't even gonna click the video.
I don't know.
Celeste said no shame.
I told you. Listen, I appreciate y'all coming on.
Make sure you have the notification bell turned on, so when we do another pop-up, you guys will be notified. And otherwise, we will be here. Would we say Wednesday night?
Yes.
Wednesday night.
Or was it Tuesday?
Again, turn it. What? You know.
I thought it was Tuesday. We just came on Wednesday.
Did I come? All right, hold on. Let me see. We could do Tuesday. Yeah, we could do Tuesday night. But I'm off Wednesday. We could do Tuesday night. That's fine.
All right, we'll figure it out.
You'll see the notification. Just make sure your little bell, ding, 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 is turned on so it pops down. And yeah, so let's see. Tranika says, nah, she definitely will go. Thank you guys. So says Brianna. You made my night.
What we're gonna do is we're gonna recap. So the recap is, if you told your man or your woman that you ain't want no motherfucking kids, and they decided they want kids after all, fucking leave them. That's their problem. That's their problem. That's what I'm finishing with. So I appreciate y'all coming out. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. I honestly did not do that enough tonight. You know what I'm saying? I guess I got caught up in my own bullshit.
To tell a friend.
But don't forget to like, subscribe, share, tell a friend to tell a friend. You know what I'm
Love
saying?
you guys.
And
Good night.
we'll see you guys.
Moosers.
I'm not doing that. This shit is so. I'm not.
You just did it though. Thanks.
I was
okay?
just practicing. I'm not doing that.
Oh
I
yeah,
got
make
thick
sure that you
thumbs.
find us on TikTok. Some of you guys have already, and I appreciate it. We are trying to build this. So thank you, and good night. You guys are about to get the red button.
Red button. Get to him, Des.